Perfect.
So, okay, let's start here. Hey guys, Hazuchio here. Today we will have the first of possibly many series of streams where we will look to cover the Taiwan Season 4 playoff matches. I will try to find a co-caster for each stream and discuss the pick and ban strategies utilized, and hope to learn a few things together with everyone involved, including with the viewers. So for today we have the special guest Leumas and Hassohappa. So how about we begin with a short introduction from Leumas?
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. How's it, Azu? Looking forward to checking out some of these uh, matches as we're going to be having a lot of these units starting this week come onto the global metagame. So looking forward to that.
Great, next, can we have the short intro from Hassohappa?
Well, Loomis already took all the easy things to say, but I am also excited to provide an in depth analysis on the Taiwanese playoffs here.
Okay, well, Loomis is a strategy squad member, like me, and Hassohappa is the Slayer of Dango from Season 2, so that's my short intro of them. Alright, so let's jump into our first match, and let me explain first what we're going to do here on how we can learn from the pick and ban strategies here. So first we will all analyze the box from both players and try to guess who is the tank that each side will first ban. Then try to give possible explanations on why players might have banned certain units or picked up certain units. And then after the pick and ban phase, we'll each predict which team will win the match and give reasons for why when possible. This was how I learned to be a better player back in Season 2, as I watched endless hours of playoff matches from the Chinese servers, and hopefully I can inspire some of you here as well, everyone in the viewers and you guys in the co-cast. Also for the viewers, please do voice out your opinions in the chat, as this will be a learning experience for everyone, me included, as I have yet to watch many Season 4 matches. Okay, so let's just take a look here and analyze the box for now. And whenever any of you are ready, just say like which tank do you think they will ban first?
Okay, well, I've been looking at the boxes while we've been setting up here. I would say player one is probably going to ban Landius. He has a Sakura and a Listel in his box, along with a lot of AoE. He's got Joshua Basel. Juggler provides AoE. Um, so I would say he probably is going to look to ban Landius to take advantage of the heal reversal on options on Sakura or Listel, or maybe even just Hiei can take advantage of Juggler too.
Yep.
I'd have to agree. The first player can choose to go AOE if he wants. He has that route, so there is an argument I think to ban Jugler, but I think player two just has too many legend units that just get enabled by Landius, so there's no point in letting him have them.
Okay. And who do you think the tank is going to get banned for player 2? Or who is he going to ban?
Well, player two is mostly single target. Ares can do AoE, but Mystery Knight has a little AoE too. But Mystery Knight's more single target. He is more single target. It's pure single target. Yusuke also pure single target along with Claret, and most of the box. So I would imagine that he would want to ban Landius also. So I'm expecting both players to ban Landius.
I actually think he might ban Jugler here just because he has enough long legs to dissuade Jugler from jumping in, even though he's player one. He actually might look to ban Juggler here just because he might be a little bulkier on the water map and a little bit more difficult to deal with.
Okay. Well, I will give you my thoughts here. I think both players here are looking to ban Landius, although they will be playing different games here. Player 1's box does say that he wants to ban Landius and then go heal reversal, go with something like AoEs here to deal with the juggler from player 2, although he does not have a Weiler, so that's not going to be that great if the opponent's juggler comes in and locks down your tank or something. because Weiler is really good at using tactical retreat to pull your team out from whoever gets locked down by the Beastrock aura. Now player 2 can ban Landius and then just look to one-shot the dog with all of these very high single target attackers like Mystery Knight, Ares, and just look to one-shot the dog. And the Imelda definitely says that to me, just because of how she can use the 3C, which not many might know right now, but it gives a lot of like single target attack stats, or just stats in general.
Mhm.
Can possibly make Mystery Knight be able to one-shot or something like that. Okay, so now we have that out of the way, let's jump forward a bit. We have a Landius band here, and we have a Ares first band here. So this is going to be quite surprising to me. What do you think about these?
Well, it's kind of hard to know if these two players know each other. If the player on the left either knows that his juggler isn't good against Ares in general, like can't survive a standard Ares or this specific Ares,
Right.
or if that player on the right is known for first picking the Ares. So it's kind of hard to guess just based off those circumstances. But Ares does have a lot of different options, and he's a long range threat.
I mean,
So-
given that P1 can go either AoE or single target, I think he might not mind which tank he faces, and rather would take out just a DPS threat he wouldn't like to fight.
But I think player 2 can have quite the advantage here just first picking Landius now. So looking
I'd
over
agree.
here, like Joshua is sort of okay, but then if he doesn't crit, he loses the fixed damage. Zerida is going to lose some crit rate as well as range damage versus Landius. Listel is not all that effective versus Landius compared to Juggler. This D-Lid is infantry. The Sakura is also infantry, and Hiei loses a lot of crit rate, range damage, so if you have tanky troops you can look to survive Hiei. Luna, it's like mostly support, she can't really kill all that well. Maybe you can make it happen with like attack blessing and such. But yeah, it's like, I wouldn't say this is really that good against Landius, but there is a Bozo. The AoEs from Bozo are always more effective against Landius. Okay, so let's just move on then. We have the forced pick Juggler, and we have bans here, Zerida and the D-Lit, as well as a first pick Juggler. Okay, so we have quite a few things happen here. I would say Zerida is just good because she can faction buff Juggler, but why the D-Lit ban, and why not pick up like Landius? Any thoughts here?
I mean, Juggler does buff D-Lit, and it gives him a gospel. So
Yes.
I mean, I could see from that angle, if you want to start trying to look to ban gospels, he only has one remaining in his, one remaining in the box. But I do agree that it is interesting that he didn't go for the Landius pick, especially considering how many legends are in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
There's the Claret, Mystery Knight, both very strong versus the Juggler, also the Listel, also on faction. Like, either Claret or Mystery Knight can just look to one-shot the dog, I think. Listel can finger the dog, that would be good. Yeah, so even if you like do ban this D-Lit, you can still look to pick up the Landius and Listel. Instead, he goes for the Juggler. Not quite sure about that, but let's just move on then.
I think the other thing to consider here too is that there's 3 sources of heal reversal in the box against the player 1. Player 2 has 3 sources of heal reverse. So if player 1 doesn't pick Liana here, he's not going to be able to gospel against all 3 sources.
Player 2 has 3 sources?
Yeah, Yusuke, Listel, and Hiei.
Yusuke is just heal block. His 3C is.
Oh, sorry, yeah, heal block / reversal, but
Right.
Either or.
Yeah, it's like player 1 seems to have the more favorable box against the juggler here, having Listel or Sakura pick up now, or even Hiei that can kill the juggler if he wants to.
Mhm.
Good evening, Indie Parrot.
But there's Yulia instead.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
I don't know
after...
if I love that.
Oh, by the way, can you hear this construction going outside? Might be loud.
No.
I hear it a
That's
little
good.
bit. You know,
Okay,
it doesn't come through unless you're talking, and it's not too bad when you're talking. So.
okay. Yeah, so we have a Yulia pickup after banning the Listel and the Yusuke here.
I don't know if I
That's
like that.
interesting. So Yulia can be pretty vulnerable to Hiei.
Yeah,
I guess, you know, when Juggler, if jumps in with his 3C, he does AoE damage to your whole team. So maybe Yulia with Godly Menace can heal herself back up, and then also heal up some other members of your team with a Gift of Eternal Life and Faith. But I don't really like that pick, I don't think.
yeah.
This is also Yulia's worst map to fight Juggler on, because typically in order to even have a remote chance of killing the dog, you need to dispel the water, and with good positioning, Juggler's always going to be in water.
I think even being in water, you can probably kill, as long as you use the grasslands and all the unicorn techs. But after picking up this Yulia, I would have instead banned the Listel and Hiei, as Hassohappa said earlier.
Mhm.
The Yusuke is like quite favored by these players here. So, yeah. Next we have a Luna ban and the Liana ban. So
Mhm.
there are no
So
more
that-
Gospels here.
No Gospels and no faction buff for Yulia from Luna is probably why he did that.
No speed boost either.
Right.
Hmm.
Only one buff left.
Yeah, Sophia is
no.
still decent with these units. Can strengthen the Yulia and can act as a faction buff for Juggler just using a mass resist.
Mhm.
But Sophia is like outdated, so is close.
Right. On Taiwan, does Sophia have her unique out right yet now?
Hmm. Hey, Beat My Pete, thanks for subscribing. Alright, let's see here. Next, we have a Deetlit second pick by player 2. Why not pick up Hiei? I guess there
Yeah.
are other ways to deal with the Yulia here. Yeah, we shall see.
Yeah, that's weird.
But
D-Lid also doesn't work super well with Juggler because she makes a forest aura that actually overrides his water, even if
Yeah.
he has Triton up.
you can also not bring that skill if you want to. Just bring the regular attack skill.
Yeah. With a lower CD.
Yeah, I believe the regular attack skill actually dispels on attack or something, dealing less
It's
damage.
like a combination between Airblade and Roar. It's a 1.4 times ranged with Soldier attack that dispels 1.
Mhm. I still think Hiei is the much better pick there, especially having Jugs and getting the faction
Right.
buff there too.
He just banned out all the Gospels too, so Hiei is really good, and even well, it's still stand, but Hiei would have been a very good thing.
But yeah, there are a lot of really good units left in this box. Like even Landius is unbanned, but Landius probably better as a first pick. Alright, next we have the Hiei banned, so
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. I would have definitely taken the Hiei over Deetlit, I think. But not many have seen the power of Deetlit here, so maybe we shall see that as well. Maybe the Deetlit can just move forward, one-shot this dog. That could be interesting. And Mystery Knight band here. Yeah, I think Mystery Knight could be a good band here. Can receive a Gospel from the Deetlit. Yeah. Okay, let's move forward.
I think that was a good
Okay.
ban. Tiaras. Interesting.
Tiaras here.
I think that's probably to dissuade a Claret pick.
Possibly. Since Tiara is usually strong versus single target attackers, and the player 1 does not have Weiler, so I guess it's like your go-to for versus single target attackers, like versus the Claret. Actually, there's still an Imelda left open, so Imelda buffed somebody can look to one-shot the juggler. That could happen.
Mhm.
Alright,
Okay,
next we
so
have
that's heal reversal bands.
Yep.
Um,
There's
Sakura's
still a
available.
Sakura left. I guess Sakura is not going to be that effective versus the Dealer though, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Sakura's heal reverse can be dispelled. It gives 3 debuffs, but Deedlit dispels 2. So
And he still has all four healers left, including Liana plus 2 healers with the spell.
right, he could even, like, yeah, Imelda has both dispel and can buff up the Deedlit to potentially kill the juggler.
Yeah, so I like the pick and bans here. He's leaving player 1 with a bunch of like debuff users, Bozo, Sakura here.
Mhm.
And he have like all these dispels, so he's not afraid, and he rather wants the opponent to pick them instead of banning them out.
Yep.
Yep, looks good. And we have a Zerda for third pick. Zerda, obviously, really strong versus with the juggler, but not that strong versus the Yulia here.
Right. She might be able to look to kill the Tiaras and a lot of the remaining units that player 1 has to pick, and can also buff Claret that's still in the box, so it kind of forces a Claret ban potentially.
Yeah, well, after having the stronger units that can deal with Yulia bandheld, I guess it doesn't really matter all that much what you are going to pick up next. Although I think I would have picked up the Luna instead. Luna better versus Yulia here. Also on
I agree.
faction with the Juggler.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
just bring the Origin of Light buff here instead. Now you're going to bring possibly the Meteor faction buff. And, Delia is going to run Gospel instead.
Yeah, I think Luna gives a lot more flexibility there.
Although he might be anticipating, player 1 might be looking to pick up something like Joshua, and just running the Zerda into trade. But as you trade, Yulia gets better. Okay, next we have a Luna ban. Yeah, I would have taken the Luna instead, as well as the Weiler ban. I think Weiler ban was good. Any thoughts?
I don't know about leaving P2 Liana this late.
Yeah, could have gone for double healer ban, I guess, since there's
I
4
agree.
healers.
Yeah,
Although,
I think Liana Weiler would have been a stronger ban, because if he picks Luna, then he's technically going healerless if you want potentially, but I don't know.
Right. If you double ban the healers, then he only has 2 left, so he probably picks a healer, and you can ban the Luna with the next pick anyway.
yeah, I'm not liking a healerless team here versus the Yulia, especially when there isn't a good answer to it. While player 1 might look to just build the entire team around Yulia. It's also always a possibility. So here we have a Bozo pickup.
I don't like that pick.
I think it's okay. He could have picked Sophia to more enable the Yulia, but he's really going all in on the Yulia at that point.
Yeah.
Basel, if he runs Seal, he could actually, D-Lit's not going to run anti-silence accessory. So he
That's true.
could potentially
Yeah, Bozo
cause a
can
lot
look
of
to...
havoc.
I mean, I think this just screams pick Liana with Sky Archers and again, or even Gospel, and just not really worry about that Bozel.
Yep, as player 2, I would definitely pick up either Imelda or Yulia here. Both will be good. And I think probably the Imelda. Just run in this D-Lit, one-shot the dog. No, we see a claret.
Oh,
Okay.
Against
Um,
all expectations.
So I
Then
don't think
again,
that Claret is going to have any chance of killing the juggler, especially not with the Tiaras around and nothing to buff
mhm.
up the Claret. Um, if Yulia ends up not under guard, then Claret can kill Yulia a lot of the time.
Yep.
But
well, I do think it forces the. If either Imelda or Iris is left over, I think Claret might be able to kill the dog.
Yeah, actually, all three of the healers left open here are quite good for player 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it can work out. Claret can definitely like kill the Yulia after the dog ults down.
I
So
doubt the 20% damage from Iris is enough for Claret with a Tiaras on the other side.
yeah, could be questionable.
Yeah, you have to talk with Miracle, I think, but yeah.
Alright, so we have the 2 Dispellers banned. Now you're forced to the Iris if you want a healer, which I would assume player 2 is going to pick up.
Yeah, it makes sense over Landius.
Alright, so last we have the Sophia picked up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we
So
all
that's
expected that from the
Yeah.
utility. Can
the rewind
Master
on
Assist.
Yulia and Basel
Yep.
and Juggler and
It's a
everyone.
pretty solid
Strengthen.
fifth pick.
Strengthen.
It's pretty good.
Um,
And then over here, probably Iris, right?
I would
Yeah.
say Iris. I think that player 2 started out the pick ban better, and player 1 ended up a lot stronger than player 2. Basel could potentially wreak a lot of havoc now with no Dispeller. Iris might not have silence immunity. D-Lit certainly doesn't, so he could
The
just
one
end up
thing-
in a situation where he gets crippled.
The one thing I will say though is that it's going to be really hard for Bozo to get in range.
Yep, there's a Zerda. Zerda can look to just trade with the Bozol at worst case scenario. And then you should still be okay, right? Unless this Yulia takes over the game. So just from looking at the boxes, I would have said player 2 had the advantage, having the better looking box. Instead, I don't know. Which side do you think will win?
Excuse me.
I think I'm going to go with P2 here.
I like P1, I think. I think P2 almost has to trade a Zerda with Basel, and then you've got a situation where it's Claret and Deedlit beating their heads against a Juggler that probably won't die to them, and Yulia can lock down Juggler's guard on the other side and pick people up off after that, and potentially just kill the Juggler with Attack Blessing and Strengthen both Honor.
Alright, so we have a vote on each side. I have already seen who wins this match, so I will abstain from voting. Yeah, let's just go into the match then and see how this plays out. Okay, so first let's just check up the skills they have brought. This is a Demon Bozo with Sleep, Faction Buff, Black Hole, so there's no silences here. Stats look decent, but there's no skill. So
And there's no Crystal Warlocks.
yeah,
Faction
just
buff
look
is
at
a
the
weird
skill
choice.
on everyone. It's like the opponent picks Omega, everything's dead.
Look, everyone knows that all of the Asian servers have a gentleman's agreement. No Omega is allowed.
That Juggler has not the highest stats.
Oh,
He's in
it's-
water right now.
Yeah, it's
so
already in water.
Yeah. Like 912 is solid, but not spectacular. 562 is pretty low on the MDEF.
It's okay, you get like plus 30% more.
So with Tiaras and Sophia, he's got 2 healers. He probably wanted to bring Strengthen obviously on Sophia, but he brought Mass Resist and he brought a faction buff on Basel. That's really weird to me. Over bringing something else.
Yeah,
I agree.
Mass
Or
Resist.
Earthquake, either one.
I guess
No attack blast.
Bozo can use the defense if it's trying to survive the Zerdo or something, but nope, there's sorcerers. That's not surviving.
Yeah, you need the Crystal Warlocks to have a chance.
Also, there's
Right,
no
I was
attack
thinking-
blessing.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
was
would
thinking
definitely
Basel could
bring...
maybe survive with Crystal Warlocks if Zerda didn't go Bloodthirster,
Yeah,
but
But Attack Blessing even goes nicely with this Beast Rock here.
Yep.
Right.
Or this Yulia.
Yep.
Alright, over here we have the Griffin Knights. Standard skills.
Yep. It's a nice looking claret.
Also the
Claret.
same skills. Alright, this
Griffin
one looks
Knights
a lot
might
better.
struggle. With Griffin Knights might struggle to two-shot Yulia. She might heal up too much. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
With Godly Menace up, I think she certainly would heal up too much.
So it could be that this claret is the one that kills the juggler.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. We have 997 defense compared to 912. Also look at this lobster health difference, 13,000 versus 11.
Ooh, wow.
Right. The lobsters have a lot higher defense and magic defense too, and the juggler on the right has higher magic defense.
You're
so-
getting way outstated here, player 1.
My guess is that player 2 probably has Water Elf warding built up too, if he has training like that.
We have Hellfires on this Zerda. Faction
Hellfires
buff.
with Bloodthirster.
Bloodthirster.
Yep.
And here the Deedlit has to bring Gospel for herself. And the spell, as well as the Windblade here. So not going for the thing that gives her trees.
Right. Yeah, that's a 1.6. I guess I was wrong. It's only 1.3 on the.
Yep, 1.3. And it looks like a Roar. And the Dispel 1 buff.
Yep.
Okay. And then we have the Iris. Not even going for single target healing.
Interesting.
Alright, so might as well jump in now. Triton first. Yep, over here. Let's look at the range. It's pretty good. Number 1, moving over here, faction buffing. Not going too deep here. Probably anticipating the Zerda.
Yeah.
Isn't he already in? If Zerda moves up, Max, I think he's within range of her already.
He would be, yeah.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, still in range. Also, you have this teleport. So turn 1 teleport could go on this Deedlit.
That being said, it's unlikely that Zerda's going to do that because of she's going to want a faction buff and then
Alhazard.
Yeah.
Hazard, yeah.
Also player 2, so I would have assumed that player 1 to like go more aggressive, push forward. But then
Yeah,
like,
this
Deedlit-
takes setup for player 2 to go, even more than regular.
Yeah. So Zerda, you can ignore her for possibly 2 turns. She can ignore guard until this Alhazard is used. Now moving forward. Yep, the Meteor faction buff.
Master Assist.
Master Assist here.
I
It's
feel
a
like that's a little weird.
bit far, I
because
think.
It's pretty clear that player 2 is hanging back. He could have Master Assisted next turn.
Yeah, I think the Master Assist is a bit early here. Look at all this range. Yulia still needs to walk like 1, maybe 2 to get in range. Walk here.
Well,
walk
I think
there.
it's potentially to dissuade the Deedlit teleport.
Could happen.
It's possible. You could just move Sophia first, and then he would either need to teleport Deedlit or move Deedlit, so he wouldn't be at risk.
Yeah, I haven't
way.
seen really any Deedlit one-shots here. Like, if you have a juggler in water, I think
Right.
probably
She does
so.
have the single dispel on her attack, so it's possible she could dispel water.
But you have to strike at the juggler directly, so since this juggler does not have magic guard,
Oh, right, yep, that's
yeah,
true.
so you have to strike the juggler without him guarding anything here. So he's always in water. I think, like, there's no way you can one-shot a juggler like that, right? There's last rights.
Yeah, probably
bracer
not.
thing. They can water chug the lobsters. Yeah. I guess this sort of movement is trying to prevent the D-list trying to go in turn 1, get teleported. But I don't
Maybe.
think
Sorry.
Bozo is gonna die.
Yeah, obviously all this setup also enables Juggler's 3C to hit as hard as it can. He's got
Yeah,
30% defense and 30% MDef both now.
all the
Yeah.
buffs. But out of range. This is a Bracer Bozo. Can only move 3. Can only move 3. Now can't really go in.
No, I don't think that he would go in next turn.
Yeah, so player 2 still needs to set up. He can just easily wait out all these buffs.
Yep.
Okay, just teleports.
I think player 1 blew his load a little bit too early.
That is a teddy bear.
Yeah, I've
Very
noticed
nice.
a lot of Asian players seem to like the dolly skill on Iris a lot more than global players do. It doesn't seem like global players take it a whole lot of the time. Sometimes they do. I think like Mijisek does a lot of the time.
So Bozo moves for 2 squares. He could have pushed forward earlier, but now it's like pushing for 2 more squares, still not really threatening anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it was a mistake to move Zera to there immediately. I don't know if he was worried about the juggler jumping in, but I think that would have been suicide for the juggler and with no follow-up. And at this point, he's told player 1 exactly where Zerd is going to be next turn.
Yeah, I don't like the first move Zerd either.
I guess
I
with the
agree.
Iris, he threatens to teleport her anywhere, but it's still a little weird.
I suppose so. Like, Juggler is not going to go in. Everyone just can't follow up. If it goes in, it's dead. So, could have waited for a little while.
Yeah, I think D-Lit is actually pretty decent against Juggler because she can heal everyone up and then still attack him also against his 3C. Well, there's the teleport.
Okay, Juggler moves forward 1 square onto the swamp.
Ooh. Moby plus 3 on
Teleports.
Zerida too.
Plus 3 mobility. Ooh, yes. This is looking quite bad. The 10 mobility Zerda can now just trade with like Bozo. And the Claret might be able to kill. But there is
Yeah, I don't know.
a Tiaris, so questionable.
Player 2, I think we kind of are leaning toward has better troop training. So might
Well,
be
player
more
player
loyal,
2
but
can jump in now with Juggler, lock down the other Juggler. I don't know if Yulia is going to one-shot and then start picking people off with Deedlit and Claret.
right, it's not the biggest attack Claret in the world or anything.
If my co-casters' volumes are a bit low, then I have just now increased their volume. Maybe that can fix some of the problems here.
But even for a rough seas Claret, that attack is a little low, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, so this has 30% extra defense from the Sophia buff. Rather than 20%, it has the healing light, receiving more 30% more healing from this Sophia talent.
Yeah, I don't think that this Claret has a chance of killing this Juggler. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
don't think so either. There's like too much healing.
I think I think is he gonna jump in with the
15%
Juggler
DR.
3C now?
Well,
Oh,
there's
next-
the miracle.
Next turn he might, but
I meant
still-
P2.
Ah,
Delay not going in. Procs breeze. That can be very good. You can just wait a turn.
so
You can still
P2's,
use one of these turns.
I guess, yeah, it's always hard to think about things like Juggler 3C when we haven't played against it at all, but P2's Juggler is in range to put his V-Shock aura on the other Juggler, so this
Yes.
Claret
Oh,
could
yeah.
be setting up to kill Yulia.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying, because like he can jump in now and lock him down.
Right.
Go in log, but then the Holy Justice might be able to dispel, though there's going to be a ton of buffs on the juggler if he does that. Alright, so this is the turn. where player 2 might make something happen, and... Alright, player 1 moves first.
Right.
Strengthens.
That makes sense. Move you to the last.
And, yep, you can, if this goes in, just blast the juggler. And nope, player 2 goes away. Yep, just waits.
I guess he has plus Moby on everyone, so he can't afford the one more turn to wait.
I think waiting here is the better play, just because you can now wait off all of these buffs, Master Resist to falling. The Strengthen, you can run that down. Now there's only
Triton
one.
falls off.
Yeah, everything here on Yulia falls off in one turn.
Hmm.
Didn't he
Triton
just
falls off.
strengthen as his last action? Why is it only lasting one turn?
Because Yulia moved after Sophia strengthened.
Oh, right. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
So all of these buffs, also Miracle is used, so player 1 is going to be quite weak after, like, this turn, actually. Because the Miracle here is gonna go off. Yep, moves forward
He
Bolsol,
just
to...
served him on a platter.
Yep. Gets free killed, actually, just because this Yulia can't even reach. There's no way
Yeah,
to get
that's-
plus mobility.
He moved Bossel up so much
And,
that
yeah.
Zerida was able
Yeah.
to retreat out of range. That's not great.
Yep, that was free. Now player 1's like desperate, going in. No,
so
he
weird.
can't do that.
He just-
This Yulia
he just-
can't follow up.
Yeah, he served his Bossel up on a platter, or not his Bossel.
Yeah, Basel.
Yeah, he served. Okay, he served his Bossel up on a platter, and now he served his Juggler up on a platter. Surely, between Deedlit and Claret, I think they can kill that Juggler.
Yeah, you can do that with like Deedlit, Strike, or this. Although Gospel is used if she uses the move again. Actually, she doesn't need to. She can just like run over here. Range attack
So-
if she wants to.
If she does go in on the Juggler from the grassland, then Yulia's in range.
But that's
You could
good.
even-
Well,
Mm-hmm.
You could even 3C his Juggler in response to the other Juggler right now to break Juggler's last rites and then go in.
well, you could also use Claret to go snipe Yulia right now.
That's true.
With the Healing Light and all these buffs? I don't think so, right?
Actually, ooh, yeah, with Healing Light, that's...
Yeah, so player
She doesn't have
2,
Godly Menace.
what's his best play here? I would move, probably... Move the Stealer down here and range attack. That way you can still stay out of range. Of this
I
Yulia.
like Juggler 3C right now on the other Juggler.
Yeah, I think it can be good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Yep, the 3C is used. And just to get all the Beast Shock. Like the D-Lip play that I mentioned, definitely cannot kill the Juggler, but it can weaken the Juggler, so you can look to one-shot with the Claret. But
Now Rites is broken.
Yeah, I think this is actually the better play, because now this attack breaks the Rites. You do not trigger this Healing Light after combat, and now you can look to one-shot with like D-Lit, possibly. Yeah, D-Lit should definitely be able to kill. There's no mass resist on this anymore, it's 562
Yeah.
M defense. So that looks very good. After this Yulia moves, you can go in with Claret to get that kill. Here he's reapplying the Healing Light. Okay, this is unexpected. D-Lit
Is
just
he
runs
just gonna
forward
move back
5.
to hit the Juggler now?
Yep, triggers
I think
the
so, yeah.
breeze. So,
I kind of don't like this. If he wants to attack from grassland, he needs to be in Yulia's range now.
Well,
actually, I think that's like the play where he's just trying to trigger his talent here. So he's still going to strike the Juggler here. He just needed to run far enough to trigger this free int, like 24% int. Although it does run down his Gospel now.
I just think he could have waited until later in the turn. There was nothing that was coming to save that Juggler. So there was no reason to go in with Deedlit right now. He could have moved Iris instead, or yeah, I think I would have moved Iris instead.
Now you can, yeah, I guess you can like strike this juggler here, or like go 5, probably 4. Just 3, okay. It's confusing
There's
as
no reason
well.
to not. I guess he's staying closer to the enemy with only moving 3. He
I
gives up a
guess
little
so.
bit.
Yep, still out of range of this Yulia,
Right.
but that was unable to kill the juggler. Since she did lose the gospel there, so
She lost
a lot of
Gospel,
it.
and she didn't attack from the planes, which she
Yeah.
did to avoid the Yulia. But I think if he delayed, the Yulia might have moved, and there was no reason to do it right then. So I didn't like that.
Also, it's like not a melee attack. It was a ranged attack with unicorns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Losing some
Deedlit's
stuff there.
well,
Alright.
Deedlit's animation for her bigger attack is quite slow. I'm not sure if it's the same for
Alright,
the
so
one
the
she's using right now.
Claret goes in, kills off the juggler there, but moves over here, and it's like not in range of the juggler guard.
Yeah,
Could have
he could
moved over here.
right below Juggler. Yeah,
Yeah, that's an odd choice.
I think he's still at a huge advantage right now, so it probably doesn't matter. But it's still
Yeah,
not
it's
optimal.
like 3 versus 5 here. It's just Yulia now carrying everything.
Yeah, I mean, player 2 can just delay now and
Not
dogpile
even
Yulia at
kill
the end
the
of the turn.
Claret.
Yep.
Well, I do understand attacking the Zerida, but he didn't use Holy Justice. But
No,
I guess
think-
now Deedlit and Zerida are locked in, so...
Yeah, there's a ton of buffs on Juggler as well. It could be very difficult to dispel water.
Deedlit and Zerd are locked in, and also this gives him a lot more healing to keep his Zerd or Yulia from going under 70%.
Yeah, Zerida, -3 mobility. Doesn't matter. She has 10.
Oh yeah, true.
And look at this many buffs on Juggler. It's like
All of them.
13. 13 buffs. You can dispel 5. So yeah, well, the winning play there, or I should say the losing play there, was just giving a Bozo to the opponent for free. Mm-hmm.
I think I just heal Juggler there. There's no reason.
Yeah, I
to
don't-
We can just
get
move
why
forward
this is
here.
bad.
This match is pretty over.
Yeah.
Alright, so we have the winner, this guy. Can't read anything. Alright, so you can, the co-casters can look away while I bring up the next match then. And
Oh,
I'm
no.
going to
Alright.
put the stream BRB on the stream here. And
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
Look
not
away, look
peeking
away.
Sweats on her.
Yeah, I'm looking
if you
away.
want to.
I'm also looking away.
Alright, next we're gonna watch this match. Alright, you can look back again. And we're back. Okay, next
Okay.
match here. Alright, I'll give you guys a few moments to analyze the box, and once anyone's ready, also the
So
viewers.
was that just a best of one, or was that just the only one of those games?
Oh
you
yeah,
wanted to
so
highlight
that
on
was
it?
actually a best of one. I heard from the Grey Manatee that said there's some sort of bug going on where there's only a best of one for until the top 16.
Ow.
So
Classy.
yeah, the guy that like lent me this account is now facing one of the like the number 1 whale or something for his next match. But because it's a best of one, he said he have a pretty decent chance if he just cheeses.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, like, best of one favors,
Cheese
or is
strategies.
the most unfavorable setup for whales.
Yep.
Yep.
Like in
You get
season
one bad RNG and...
You could get cooled.
Yep. Get triple clocked.
No, seriously.
Okay, gotta actually look at the boxes here. Let's see.
Yeah, so viewers, if you want to join in, just, let us know in the comments, in the chat. What do you think about the boxes? What sort of tanks
So
each
both have
player might
standard.
look to ban?
Both have standard juggler Landius tanks. Player 1 has 3 healers. Player 2 also
One,
has 3 healers. It looks
yeah, they
like.
both have
Yeah.
3 healers and
So
no
both-
Weilers.
Yeah, last game both players had 4 healers.
Hmm.
If you count Imelda as a healer, which I think.
Yep,
that's
this
pretty much
time.
Yeah,
what
she's a
uses.
healer.
Now, players don't know that player 2 have a Lancer Landius. Well, player 2 knows that, but player 1 don't. So, his Leonhard and D-Lit are actually going to be good against it. So, pick and ban, we may pick up on some hints that this Landius is on Lancer. If, we see some sort of D-Lit ban or Leonhard ban early on, in case that player 2 picks up the Landius. So, right. Which tanks do you think both players are going to ban first?
Well, P2 100% is going to ban Landius. It's a very assassin-heavy box. Lots of ways for Landius to blow up his potential strategies to use. So I can't see P2 not banning Landius first.
Yeah, P1 also has the Mystery Knight that Landius can buff, and a Claret. So, and a Rachel. So yeah, very heavy on Yellis.
Yep.
So I agree.
So
P1 though.
Yep. Right.
Not really sure what.
Leonhard, good against Juggler if you Dispel Water, but if you don't Dispel Water, then...
I mean, I think he's probably... Well, I mean, it's hard to know how much research they have on their opponents, because if he knows that the guy has a Lancer Landius, he's definitely banning Juggler.
Yep. Could happen, but Mystery Knight is not going to be very effective versus Lancer Landius, probably.
But I also think that he's probably going to ban Landius anyways, because if he doesn't ban Landius, he's forced to second ban, I think, Angie. And it kind of, I think, restricts his options overall. Although he does have a reasonably Origin-heavy box, I still think player 1 bans Landius.
I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing because Landius has a guessing game if he's going to be Lancer or not, to an extent. So in some ways, banning Landius helps you cut down on the...
It's also
RNG.
possible player 2 can look to ban Juggler and force your opponent to pick up their most likely Cavalry Landius, or you get your Lancer Landius. That could happen.
Yeah, it definitely could. And I mean, I've kind of understood the assumption is that Landius, in kind of the place in the meta we're at right now with like MK and Yulia running around, that Lancer Landius does have his benefit, but kind of once when Deedlit comes out, it starts to kind of go out of vogue.
I'm gonna say P1 bans Juggler maybe actually because there's a D-Hard in the box. It's kind of an Origin heavy box. I mean, by kind of I mean very Origin heavy. So he could ban Juggler just to get the Origin tank out of commission.
Okay. Alright, let's see what they banned then. We have a Juggler first ban.
Wrong.
What?
Incorrect.
Yeah, so he have a Lancer Landius. He could be trying to force your opponent to play their Cavalry Landius and then just win from the better Landius. If that happens.
I guess.
Depending on what player 1 bans, of course.
I mean, he could be trying to bait him into picking Landius and then Mystery Knight and have 2 cavalry against his Lancer Landy, I guess.
Like,
that is true.
Killing Landy is still going to be quite difficult with this sort of box. You can do like Yusuke heal block, I guess. This D-Heart can really go Assassin, I think, depending on what he is hitting. There's the reduced crit, the reduced range damage. If it doesn't one-shot, D-Heart just dies for free. Same goes for like all of these other assassins.
I mean, I guess you could go for the meme Angie play where you knock everyone back and then go and snipe with the act again on the 3C.
Yeah,
That's true.
it can happen.
Landius' 3C makes him immune to the displacement, so it's particularly effective
So
against
right
him.
now, the Taiwan server does not have the Cold Steel unit yet. They do have Licorice, like the one on this current account that I'm borrowing, have a 3-star Licorice at 36 shards. So it's like very early, I think.
Mm.
So if anyone have Licorice, probably not even have the Hard Bond, I think. Though I didn't check. Yeah, if anyone plays Licorice, definitely a whale. And we have the Juggler, double end Juggler. So now, Lancer Landius versus Cavalry Landius. You know, player 2 have the right line here. Okay, so Landius first pick, Landius first pick. And now we have
Ares.
yeah,
Interesting.
Lestel Ares. Ares can still do very good AoE damage. Also disrupt the whole team.
Ares, I understand, is Lestel. I'm a little bit more questioning.
Well,
If you're going
Lestel's
to-
always solid.
Yeah, Lestel is like always good if you're looking to pick up the Yusuke or something. Also just generally good against any healer, I guess. Also,
Yeah.
she's going to be quite tanky, and you're running assassins that are not going to be fixed damage immune.
Right, and she gets a
So-
buff from Landius, and it
Yeah.
kind of pushes him more toward Mystery Knight now, although he has Claret as another.
Well, I was thinking
and Rachel.
potentially you want to ban Claret here. Is it a Lestal? I don't think Lestal's a bad by any means, but I think Claret with the range potentially is scary.
Well, yeah, Claret can be okay, but it's going to be quite difficult to kill Landius anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, next we have 2 healer bands. Banning the TRS can mean player 1 can look to pick some up single target attackers like Claret.
Mm-hmm.
The Liana's just good, so he's going to force player 2 to either pick up Iris or go with like Delit.
Yeah.
So the 3 healer box is sort of meta in a way, just because you have ways to play the game without a healer. Because you have like Delit that can dispel, can gospel. Like if you don't really need all that much healing, you can just go without a healer. If you're facing a lot of like single target attackers, or you have very good mobility that you can engage onto the enemy first, you don't really need a healer. So AoE rush teams can usually just do that. Run 5 AoEs like Olivier, Leonhard, that kind of stuff, jump in. So that's why we might be seeing more of these, but it's really, if you can function without a healer, you can run 3 healers. So Claret, yeah. Claret and the TRS seems decent,
Wrong
I
pick.
guess. And we have the 2 healer band next. That can go pretty well with the Claret. Force player 1 onto a Liana healer or no healers. Or daily healer. Picking up Iris here.
Yeah, I
Alright,
like the picks from both sides.
we have
So banning-
Claret
Banning
ban
Legends.
Yep.
and Angelina ban. Angelina, always annoying. Go in, blow everyone except Landius away, and then you snipe somebody. That can be
He's
a good
forcing
trade.
E2 onto a bunch of assassins against Landius too.
And if the Angelina does not get sniped in the end game, she can freeze stuff and push stuff into the fog. That could be annoying too. So yeah, pretty good, I think. Yep, force picked healers here. And we have a Zerida and the Deliban. So Deliban, obvious. Really good for player 2 having the Lancer Landius. Zerida though, I think it's probably one of the better bands among these units. Zerida can function by herself, and also there's number of squishy units left over. from player 2 side.
She also provides a faction buff for Hiei and Joshua. Although I
Yeah.
guess Joshua provides a faction buff for Hiei and Leonhard and himself, so...
So I think player 2 is trying to force player 1 to pick up like less powerful assassins or units that can more easily get sniped by the assassins left over. Like the Zerda here can be picked up. And just look to snipe Rachel or somebody squishy.
I think he's really trying to bait the MK pick here.
Yeah,
I don't
go
know
play.
if I like Zerda as P2 right now against the Claret, though.
Yeah, Zerda. Not really
I think he
that
might
great,
pick
I guess.
Yusuke, actually.
I think Yusuke can definitely be good now having the faction buff for Delit, Joshua, and Hiei. So that can happen.
You could pick Hiei because there is 3 ways to buff him still, or 4.
Hmm. Yep, could happen. Yep, there's the Hiei.
Yeah.
So it forces the player 1 to ban out the Hiei buffers. We have
So he
things
banned
to
the 2
ban.
that would give Hiei percent damage. Joshua's buff doesn't... Well, Joshua's gives him 20% on the AoE, which actually makes him hit himself a little harder.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, there's still the Joshua,
What is it?
and also D-Hard can faction buff.
Yeah, there's
that-
Deedlit, Dehart, Joshua.
Yep,
Yeah.
so many
Yeah,
faction buffs.
Die Hard gives percent damage too.
Right.
Yeah.
I could see a Diehard pick now, even. I don't know.
It's definitely like Joshua or D-Hard here. Don't know which. Yep, just bait out the opponent to pick up Mystery Knight. Yep, and then we have the Hiei, Joshua ban.
I think it's a little weird to leave the Leonhard up when you got a Lancer Landius, but
I think he's
yeah.
really going for the full bait strategy though.
Yeah, he's really trying to bait this guy to pick up the full legend team with Rachel here, and then just snipe
Right.
it with one of your assassins. Well, if you can even do that. Because Landius Aura can bring Crystal Warlocks, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, we have the Joshua faction buff here, so can be looking to pick up D-Lit.
I'm actually fine with that.
probably draws a Deedlit ban.
I actually wonder about that because it's facing Landius, Cavalry Landius, and the Cavalry Mystery Knight.
That's true, too.
It definitely draws a Luna ban.
Yeah. So, like
And
Luna,
I'm pretty sure he's going to leave Bozel behind because he has Liana and is probably going to pick Rachel, so I don't think he's going to be worried about debuffs.
so you would ban Luna and who else?
I personally would ban Diehard here.
I think the only person Diehard's threatening right now is Claret, who outranges him.
Well, he's going to threaten Rachel, and he can outrange MK.
But can he kill the MK? MK normally builds very tanky, and Dehard is not a very good assassin.
I can see a Luna and Bozo ban actually, just because you have a Hiei. This Hiei can like get teleported forward, trade with this Liana, and then you have a very good Bozo suddenly.
True.
Alright, let's see what happens here. We have a, well, this is the bait, I guess. The Liban, plus the Luna, and we have, whoop,
Oh,
didn't take the bait, takes the Leonhard. Leonhard is actually going to be so difficult to land a AoE on this here. But he does it anyways, without faction buff, just possibly gospel. And Dehard actually. This could look to snipe the this Leonhard, I guess.
Right.
yeah.
Cavalry Dehard versus the Leonhard, yeah, might do it.
You could always teleport that Diehard too.
Alright. Now let's predict who's going to win this match. Standard skills
Another
here.
Griffin Claret.
That Claret's attack's a little low.
1345, yeah. That's. We saw the 1400 just last game.
It's a lot of HP though for a Claret.
Teleport.
That's
double
12,
AoE?
15. That's
Oh.
that's about 10-50 pre-battle attack. That's middling.
So I think he picked the Royal Knights to try to survive, but they just are not great on this map.
Yeah, it's a questionable choice.
Yep, you could take the Dark Centurions, Lancers.
Yes, 100%.
And still move
Yeah,
in this
it just
map.
depends. His his Lancer training might just suck too much, and he just doesn't want to.
I mean, just whale harder. SMH my head.
Just give more money.
That is a weak Landius.
Is that weak?
Well, it's Lancer Landius.
Yeah.
His defense is much higher.
This is before
No,
any buffs, though.
that's- That is before buffs, but that's still pretty weak, I think.
It's probably a Bracer Landius.
Yeah, it'd have
Bracer
to be.
because of the
I
force
really hope.
protectors.
Well, 405 match defense is nothing, but yeah, I hope if he's running forest protectors, that's a bracer.
It should be Bracer.
Let's see what it is
And
after
again-
conversion, because I think that's pretty poor stats.
I think
Iris
this
is
might
Holy
be on
Knight.
Bracer too. Like 1063 attack.
Yeah. I'm just a Landius snob, maybe.
Backstab. Seems the right choice here. Backstab can kill off this Leonhard. Stab this. And then you get the kill.
Same with Liana.
If Windwall procs, I guess maybe survive. But I think this, actually, with all the Bozo, I'm not sure what this he is supposed to kill here. Really, anything could be good, I guess.
Well, he has Shinobis too, so he's just gonna be doing a lot of fixed.
Yep, Strike, 3C. Actually, I forgot about the 3C.
Ah.
entirely.
Oh, that's right.
Yep, I can read this. I forgot what this does.
Well,
Isn't
it's
it like slightly better Calamity?
It's slightly better Calamity,
Yeah.
so it drains 2 buffs before combat. It's a 1.3 times multiplier. After combat, it triggers his on-kill effects, even if he doesn't kill. So if he has his helmet stuns, and it gives him the smoke from his talent. I'm not totally sure what the 30%.
Doesn't it do a fixed proc?
I don't think so. I think that D-Heart would be not terrible if it did that. And
No,
D-Heart
the
is
sneak
terrible.
attack does the after combat
Yeah.
fixed damage.
Yes.
It does 20% increased crit and restores 30% of damage dealt as HP. Those are the other things that it does, other than the buff steal. And the
Gotcha.
ignore guard.
All right.
Oh, the fixed damage. That wasn't like the fake news rumor one, like Sophia's 3C.
Oh man, that 3C for Sophia would have been so OP.
So, which player do you think will win this overall battle?
Ugh.
Well, we have Demon Hunters here, so he's going ranged. This is ranged attack.
I
had
think
to
I
go.
have to lean towards player 2. That's tough though.
Yeah, I think player 2 probably has a bit of an edge. He's got 2 assassin units that can ignore the guard of the Landius, and he has the Lancer Landius that I don't think is going to get busted by just Claret. And he's
By a
obviously
weak
resistant-
Claret too.
Yeah, and he's resistant to Mystery Knight, so
Yeah, this
probably-
Mystery Knight defense is actually basically non-existent.
oh yeah, that's
Oh,
Mystery Knight that can
yeah.
be killed by assassins pretty easily, I'd say.
Leonhard
Low
might be
HP,
able to survive
Landius
assassins, I
with
guess.
Royals.
But yeah, none of the other units can really survive against assassins here.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess player 1 can hope to do something with Leonhart and then follow up with Claret afterwards if he can score a stun on the healer or something like that,
Yep, we're all in player 2 here.
or just dispel a lot of the buffs or something. If he's like
Okay.
a clock Leonhart,
Let's
because he's
see
going
the
pure
stats.
AoE.
1548 attack, 1100 defense. Seems good.
Okay, this is solid-ish.
Doesn't
Yeah,
have
I
the
mean-
tier helmet.
He doesn't have a ton of attack, but
Hmm.
like I said, I think he's Bracer.
Oh,
Yeah,
look at the
it's
skill
probably
again.
Racer.
124.
Got
181.
181 on Iris,
So,
which is still
okay.
not enough against a good good Omega. But
167.
that's not enough against an average Omega.
285.
Well, he uses a skill sword, so
Yeah, this is
that's
gonna
cheating.
get tripled as
Yeah.
well.
That's yeah,
Nobody
148.
plays
So
Omega
197. That's solid.
It's okay. It's not good enough, but he's invested in skill to some extent.
Okay, faction
Wow.
over here.
The disrespect to Omega and the Taiwanese server. SMH my head.
Yep, no tier here either. 14.
Oh, Jesus.
900.
His MDef is really high, but his defense is okay, and his
It has to be Thorns. 15k with these stats. That has to be
that's like
Thorns.
Thorns
Yeah,
and Bracer.
This is like, yeah, Thornbracer. Ooh, just teleports.
Teleport?
Yeah.
Oh!
Alright, we're going
hello.
for it.
Teleport, strike, ignore terrain. You
that's-
can strike this
Yep.
Claret, get the kill with
Great
these
move.
flying dudes.
You
can actually still block.
with Leonhardt here. if you
Yeah,
wanted
teleport
to.
here.
Wait.
1, 2. He can hit with Thunderdome on Diehard.
The Thunderdome.
Nope, out of range.
Wait, no he can't. No he can't. He's 1 square out.
Yeah, can reach it.
You could even
No
body
summon
block with
Spirishers.
Liana if you wanted to. Liana's not going to die to that D-Heart.
Yeah, unless he have the backstab accessory, then it's dead.
Yeah, he might have Morningstar
Oh,
on it.
yeah, he could. I wasn't thinking about that. Not a holy
Maybe
Liana.
this can survive, but I don't know. Teleport here, block. Teleport here, block. That could be good actually. Yeah, I'll teleport here, block. The teleport, the block. Yeah, okay.
I wonder if player
forward.
2 teleported Diehard too early.
Maybe. Let's see what happens.
I don't know.
Gospel.
I think that this is actually still good for player 2. He doesn't have to attack with the D-Heart this turn, and he just forced out Leonhardt's teleport, so Leonhardt won't have it, and he can use this turn to reposition maybe.
Can't strike the Liana actually.
Although,
Yeah, he can hit the Liana now, which if he has Morningstar, he absolutely 100% should do. Because then he hits a meme stun on someone, and they're stunned next turn as well.
Yeah, last
Right.
move, strike, kill this. Could happen. Yep, last move. Just move 2 squares. Morningstar.
yep, there it is.
And ooh, stuff happens.
Boom. Roasted.
And let's see
stuff.
what happens here. Ooh, nice.
Oh, the Landius stun. That hurts.
Spear. Yep, gets the kill very easily. Now finally runs a decent distance. Let's see what sort of follow-ups. Can't really follow up, I think.
I don't know,
I don't
if
know
he needed
why
to
they
use his
moved-
attack skill there.
I don't know why you moved Josh down there.
Well, everything
Is
is...
it Claret's
bit
range,
too far.
maybe? What's Claret's range?
Let's see here.
So,
Oh,
I
now
don't
he
know
put
if he-
Iris in non-guard range.
yeah,
Could be a bait.
Yeah, that's probably bait. Although, let's see Leonhardt, because he might be able to hit with Machete now. 1, 2... No, he can't.
no, I can't. Yeah.
So moving the Iris away stops the machete.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
Claret goes in, then he trades, and
I guess it will be more
maybe-
favorable for player 2 if this Claret goes in for the Iris.
Agreed.
Yeah, because the Landius, Lancer Landius can kill both of these cavalry units, and then you have like 2 units that can deal with this Leonhardt. Yeah, so
That must be a pure bait move, because otherwise, what's
Yeah.
the harm of moving or even 1 square back?
yeah, that's just the bait if player 1 takes the trade. Okay, so he instead goes for this sort of attack instead, and can look
Maybe.
to one-shot one of the remaining units after the move again.
maybe with his no troops.
Yeah, no troops.
I wonder
Might
if the
not
plan
happen.
there was to get Landius low and then kill Iris on the second attack, but I don't know.
I think that must have been the strategy.
I don't know if he can. I don't think he can at this point.
Hmm.
Griffin Knights need, or Griffin Riders or whatever they are, need to
Like
be
the-
high health to even get their bonuses.
Leonhardt can still go in here and machete. That can get the kill. And-
If Landius
But it won't
moves,
act again.
If Landius moves, he'll get another heal here, though. From the
He,
Iris.
but so Machete just kills Landius, but it does again, and I don't think that's a good move necessarily.
Yeah, that counter did a ton of damage here. Griffin Knights, after the healer's dead, not gonna be good. So, can it even kill the Hiei?
No, I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
she can kill anything other than Landius'
Landius,
first life.
yeah.
Unfortunate. Tries for this. Let's see it. Ooh, okay.
Oh,
Roar goes
damn.
up. Yeah, Roar still goes off. Get the kill there. But then now it's like you have a healer, Iris, can just heal this up. And CA, sole job is just to kill that Leonhardt, and then player 2 can easily just take over the game with this Lancer.
Yep.
Okay, still in range of Machete, but he should be fine. Now he goes in, try to get this kill on Leonhardt. Actually, he's gonna move first because this Landius is stunned.
Mhm.
So this move is very questionable.
Very.
This Hiei acts twice.
He's lost the damage
already dead.
reduction from the
Yeah.
teleport. Yep.
Yeah, it's a kill.
And can move again.
I don't know if that was
Yep.
necessary to use his attack skill there.
Mhm.
I don't think that he's like crippled because of it, but it wasn't necessary, especially since he could have moved EA again.
Yep, so player 2 easily wins this one now with Lancer Landius, unkillable, healer. Okay,
So-
Hiei can possibly go down here, but doesn't even go down.
Why didn't EA?
Why did he move him there?
Why didn't EA move twice there? Like, wasn't his transform up?
He needs to damage something with transform up
Yeah.
to act again.
Okay.
I don't totally know why he moved TA there to just take a shot from Landius for no good reason.
It also just doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This
No,
Landius,
but it's just
It's-
that was just a stupid move.
Yeah, I don't know. Questionable decisions, but
assert dominance.
we've had that with both games where the person who was very clearly at an advantage started making some sloppy plays, but you know, not sloppy enough to matter.
Like, the game is already won. You can do whatever you want. Assert dominance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again,
game is over.
dabbing.
Alright, yeah, this is just a best of one. So, I don't know what's going on over there. Some sort of bug. But yeah, until the top 16, it's just best of one, and I'm going to bring up the next game now, so I will bring down the stream overlay here.
Alright.
Bring
I'm
that up,
actually gonna
and you can
use the
look
restroom
away
real-
here. Alright. I will bring up the next game, so look away.
I'm looking away.
And next, we're gonna go over here. Alright, we have this third game in the bracket A. Alright, so while
Oh.
Hassohappa is away, you can take your time here, analyze the box. We have some very interesting stuff in
Very,
player 1's side.
very interesting.
We don't see those often. We also see this extremely rare unit in players 2's box. Could possibly do a lot of damage. Not the best map for him though.
So this is almost like a slight future meta precursor box on on the S1 frame guy with all the myth units.
Hmm.
It's a very AoE heavy box. I can't imagine that he's letting he's not first banning Jugler.
I agree.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
the Omega user in player 2.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, Omega is going to prefer the banning of Landius, but
Yep.
let's look at the rest of the box first and see if that's actually what he goes for.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Hustle. So, we have the third match pulled up here. You can take a look at the interesting box compositions here.
Yep. We got Mythic on the left, Mythic and Legends, and our first Omega. Yeah, I heard you talking about it as I put my headphones on. Both have
Yeah.
wires.
I think player 2 is going to have to ban Landius.
Okay, so Landius ban and a Juggler ban. So let's see. Landius ban, Juggler ban. Yep, confirmed. Alright, and we have the obvious other tank pickup, and we have the first bans here, Claret and Ares, actually.
That makes sense to reduce all the range.
Right, he picked the 2 long-range single target.
But against
Although
Landius?
Landius himself is kind of weak to AoE, so
I think the Ares ban was okay, just because of the disruption 3C can bring, right? That can be
we
very
haven't seen
annoying
an
to deal
Ares
with.
get. We haven't
I
seen
think
an
the
Ares
Claret-
get past first ban or second ban.
Like, Claret is decent, or like actually quite good on this map, the flying map, but it's like, you ban the Juggler, so what happened to playing this AoE game? Or actually,
Yeah,
like,
the whole rest of his box is AoE.
yeah,
so-
I think player 1 is going to go for some sort of AoE here anyways, but going to ban the Claret anyways. Yeah, I don't really understand it. Omega bans. So yep, everyone knows. Can't handle Omega, just ban it.
Well, and also just seeing the game so far and how bad everyone's PvP skill is, I can't imagine that, yeah, Omega would go through many times.
And we
Yeah.
have the Mystery Knight, very good with Landius versus Juggler.
This lets Ares in though. For the first time, someone could pick an Ares.
Yeah, we can see that happen. So Bozo. So picking up Bozo can look to ban out some sort of Gospel or the Healer Dispels. So Liana Weiler could happen. And you force your opponent onto like either Rachel or Delit.
And at this point, it's P2's pick, so he picked Basil and basically said, "Hey, you can pick Dispel if you want to now."
Yeah.
But then there's like 4 healers in this box, plus the 2 Gospels and 2 very good Dispels, so
Yeah.
this actually one of the worst options, worst box you can pick Bozo second against.
I think, yeah, I think Basil second pick here, it makes no sense.
Alright,
I
let's
think
see
it's
what he bans. So next we
So
have
ban
the
the Mythic buff.
Yeah.
After 2 Mythic picks.
Yep, I think that's a good ban from P2, and then the Zerata pick I think is very smart.
yeah, the Zerata can already snipe the Bozo, trade with it at worst. And he goes for the 2 Dispel bans anyways, trying to enforce this Bozo pick. Actually,
think-
just healer bans are in general decent.
Player 2 probably gonna go with Iris then, I think.
Yeah, just having a healer against all the AoEs can be good. Although I would still pick up like possibly Delit, maybe Rachel.
Yeah, Dealer would be good too.
Having the
With the 2
AoE heals,
dispels
the
and the
AoE
heal.
dispels.
Rainforce.
Reinforce.
So that's infantry AoE into a Landius, so it's not going to do that much to Landius himself.
Yeah, but we heard the 3C from this new Rainforce is
Yeah.
supposedly really good. I haven't seen a
Is
whole
that
lot
out?
of it.
Is that out in Taiwan?
Maybe.
Should be.
I can't imagine why anyone would pick Rainforce. Otherwise, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
came out
'cause-
with Imelda. Okay.
Yeah, no, his 3C is pretty boosted.
Okay, so we have a like basically the 2 attack buffs gone.
Yeah.
Rachel can also drop AoEs as well as buff for like Rainforce. So
Right.
that was
Young
pretty
Jessica
good.
also has strengthen.
really?
Oh, she does,
can-
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Alright. There's a healer pickup
Yes.
instead of one of the AoE healers.
So that's not great AoE healing and not great dispel, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
not super
strong.
offensive. Like I think the teleport from Iris would have been stronger.
I think so too here. It's like you're going to pick Tiaras versus all this AoE. AoE, AoE, AoE. I don't know. I think, like, yeah, anything else would have been better.
So I think P1 picks Leanna or Young Jessica here.
Yeah, just have one of the Gospel or Strength in here. Iris.
Or Iris, obviously.
Yeah,
That's the
you're
obvious
going in
choice.
with all these AoE. You have to get in
Yeah.
somehow. Versus Zerda.
Well, so the one thing you can actually do on this map is you can have Rainforest, Star Stab, or whichever one zooms him forward. He can actually teleport himself over the sky tiles, and you can use Iris to teleport another AOE to set up for a barrage.
I just think the teleport is going to be quite good for the turn that you go in with everyone.
Mhm.
You can definitely make sure that happens.
I actually like that pick.
Yep, Juggler going forward first. Put everyone in water, including the Zerda, reduce their mobility. You can teleport forward and engage.
I feel like the Leanna band there is odd. I mean, he's doing Basel, so maybe
Actually,
that was why he picked
this pick is also questioning. Like,
Yeah.
I guess the whole point of this Zerda is to kill the Bozolan, because there's no dispels, and no other ways to deal with Bozo.
Well, but also you have to remember that Rainforest also gives debuffs too with his 3C.
He
I
gives a
haven't
lot of
checked
debuffs
on
with it,
what
yeah.
sort of debuffs, but sounds good.
Fixed
So,
damage debuffs.
so what he does is he does 0.2 to all enemies within a 3x4 range, and he does I think they call it Scald debuffs or whatever. So he hits everyone with a debuff, and if it hits 2 or more enemies, he does another AOE follow up, I think, and then that gives another additional stack. And if he hits 3 or more, it gets another additional stack.
So a ton of bleeds.
Yeah,
It's a ton of fixed damage procs, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would have liked one of these pickup instead. And now they get banned. So
Yep.
already I
Yeah.
don't like this player 2 side. Though he does
Yeah,
have
like-
assassins, so can be okay, I
Yeah.
guess.
You might go with Hiei here just to try to preempt the AoE if
Yep.
you can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
2 assassins versus a bunch of AoEs. I guess that can be good. If you just assassinate all of these stuff.
Right.
I don't know why Shelf got banned at the end there instead of Young Jess, because Shelf is a short leg person who doesn't buff anyone, where Young Jess, you know, obviously she can't move unless she breezes, but she at least has a buff for everyone.
Right. And Young Jessica has a unique equip that does something. Lets her.
Oh yeah, if she doesn't attack or
I think
do
if she
anything, she moves again.
transforms, yeah, she
Yep.
can act again now. So she's a little better than she was
Could
too.
be good to see. I think player 1 is gonna take this.
I agree.
Even
I
though
don't
they're
know about that.
assassins. You can't really kill this juggler, right? Like, you don't really have to with all these assassins, but
Right. I think that with the assassins on player 2, player 1 doesn't really have long range AoE options. You got Jessica, but she's a little awkward. And Rainforest can do his little stabs, but that's not gonna really totally cripple anyone, so all he has is
yeah,
Boswell.
he could evade a bunch of like, AoE attacks. So
I will,
But
I will
you-
go
but you
against
can
the grain
also-
and say
but you-
player 2.
See, but you can also teleport people forward and then have Jugs just, you know, sky teabag everyone and hold in place.
There is
Yep.
the legendary juggler Sky Teabag.
the double AoE.
Mhm.
There's a mass resist. That's it.
So Crystal Warlock's on Basel.
Hey, what is this?
Exorcist.
Exorcists.
Those are his tankiest troops, I believe.
I guess that makes sense when you're just going in for AoEs here. Then again,
Doesn't he
he's
have
not
heavy
going to.
infantry?
Heavy infantry.
He does,
That's
but
alright.
Exorcists are tankier, I believe.
Yeah, but this guy doesn't have any attack skill, attack buffs, right? Nope, strengthen.
Strengthen,
Actually brought it.
I'm not surprised. I mean,
Actually, there's no transform. Meteor. This AoE skill, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And strengthen. Okay. Just supportive, young Jessica. No buff for her. Crystal Warlocks against all the assassins can be good. Faction buff, double AoE.
Mm-hmm.
No sleep
I
though.
missed it. Rainforce has Legion, his 3C, and what was his other skill?
That's Eclipse.
Eclipse. Okay, so yeah, he has to go
Teleport
in
thing, huh?
without getting his stacks. Yeah.
Hmm.
Imerkel in the chat asked about that. He can't build up stacks before going in.
Which I think is actually fine here, because how else is he gonna build up stacks without, getting destroyed by all the assassins?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That Bozal is kind of weak, though.
Some boots. Health is okay.
Yeah. Health is pretty good, yeah, but 809 is pretty low for a Bozal. This is clearly a Bracer.
Yep. Bracer Bozal here. Sorceress. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You can just fly around. Faction buff, Black Hole Sleep. And this standard.
Mm-hmm.
Defense looks. Is this average?
Yeah.
Not.
I'm still not seeing how player 1 gets in range before assassins can hit him.
Yeah. No backstab. Oh, I guess this here can kill the juggler. Alright, and we have the backstab over here. Plus a... Ooh. No attack blessing.
Hmm.
Heal mass resist.
These Taiwanese players love their Master Resist. I get it on player 1 this
Wait,
time,
why mass
but
resist?
he brought Dark Buff, though.
Mass resist is only going to
Is
reduce
the-
Bozo damage and maybe young Jessica if she gets in range. But
The
she's
concern
like...
is stun, maybe. Both players have Bozal, so they both could have brought sleep.
I guess it
yeah,
also
but-
increases Jugler's MDef.
It
for his,
does.
Master Vice damage.
But it's like the mass resist on player 2 is not going to do a whole lot, right?
Yeah,
Because this
that one doesn't make
juggler,
so much sense.
Master Vice does whole physical damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it's
So that's a divine boot
you
juggler.
convert
Ooh.
though. Don't
Yeah,
you
divine
get the Great Dragon Barrier conversion. So the higher your MDef is, the more damage you do.
Yes, but we have this mass resist instead of attack blessing on player 2.
Oh yeah, on P2 it makes absolutely no sense.
Ooh, just strengthen.
Oh.
Turn 1. Okay.
Oh, okay. There's the strengthen.
Yeah, there's a strengthen. Turn 1.
That
Like
is certainly a
action
move
1,
you can make.
we're all confused.
He is allowed to cast that skill in turn 1, and no one can stop him.
I guess he's gonna teleport Rainforest forward and
Rainforce is just gonna 1v5 here. You can.
She has a move of 3. This Bulls will have a move of 4, but it's like you still need to get in range, and then this thing, Zerida, just covers up the entire map. Yep, there's a Triton. So like, Bozo can look to survive, but looking risky. Get backstabbed.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah, it's a
high
pretty
attack
dead
there to.
Bozo. You have
yeah, no
backstab.
fix protect that Bozal's dead.
There's no bracer.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, it could be a med ring, guys.
There you go. That's why his MDef is a little lacking.
You have clearly boots for mobility.
Look,
Yeah, it doesn't even need the attack blessing or miracle. Yeah,
why you
so
gotta step on our dreams, Pizzuccio?
so this guy just strengthens turn 1, no moves, waste a turn of strengthen.
Yep.
I don't know.
Big brain play.
I don't know.
I told you guys, P2 gonna win.
And then
Easy peasy.
yeah, master assist. I had some faith, okay, and now it's
Look at
like
that.
all gone now. Just
Look at that.
yeah,
Player 1 hasn't
not even
been...
move out of the way, just get stabbed anyways.
He just wanted to move a little bit.
Yeah, get obliterated. The
He
reflect
wanted to
damage
die
was
over
actually
there.
pretty cool.
Well, Young Jess can't hit Zerida now.
With
There
nothing.
you go.
with an AOE.
With an AoE,
I
yes.
mean,
You can't even...
Rainforest can also attack her with the Strengthen that was precast.
Yeah, with anything, she can, like, just counter kill. There's like, no attack on this thing. Is this
I don't
even
really know
leveled?
what
Yeah,
he's
it's
going
for.
leveled, I guess,
Exorcist.
but there's no attack on this thing.
Yeah.
They aren't allowed to have attack.
Yeah, if this Zerda have, like, last rights, she's not gonna go down to anything.
No, I mean, he could double. He would probably kill if he hit with
Yeah,
Rainforest
and then
on
Hey,
it.
if you attack with like 3 units, she might die.
Yeah,
If
and then get stabbed by
Juggler-
Hiei.
Juggler needs the 3-seer first, and then Young Jessica goes in, and then Rainforest goes in. It's as easy as that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he player 2 is staying back. Don't want to get too many units AoE'd. Just goes
He's
in.
doing it. The Mad Lad.
Okay, hits up 2. I'm just okay. Too afraid to go in. Let's look at
he
this
got
range.
bonus move from his talent.
Ah, yes, act again, right?
Yeah, from the helm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then strengthen. Okay, so
Okay.
not gonna do anything, just wait there. Let's look at here.
So that was just like the
Can
cycle
move 3,
strengthen cooldown.
AoE, move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah. Just staying out of this here range. Unless it triggers
Right.
breeze, then you just cry.
That doesn't really work all game though.
And breaks the juggler's last rights. Applies. Actually, it should be on. Oh, yeah, no backstab. Instead, bring this.
Yeah.
I can kill the juggler. And we see the crit. No crits. Oh,
No
actually,
crit.
Yep, the bandit's crit. That's good
And his
enough.
crit saved him, I believe. Yeah.
Yep, good enough. Bandit's crit.
Yep. Yep.
Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The whole
Got a
lot of
silence.
stuff happened.
Vamp mask. Interesting.
So, what happened? Where did this silence come from?
That's from Eclipse, I believe.
Yeah.
Just applies random debuffs. One strong
believe so.
debuff, I think. Yeah.
Eclipse does. Yeah, if a crit occurs, applies 1 strong debuff, and it steals buffs.
Cool. So it didn't crit the 2 assassins. And crit the Landius.
Of course.
Okay.
Just as God intended.
Puzzle move.
Alright.
Ooh,
Alright, just
yeah.
obliterate with another AoE here. Here's the assassin.
Shine?
Can't do enough damage.
He
Again,
didn't
the
Shine.
it's the bandits critting over there, I think. Wait, what
Wait,
happened to
how did Rainforce's stacks go down to 2?
Are they
go down?
individually dispellable or something? Or
I
could have
guess.
dispelled them. I don't know.
Let's see that again. Yeah, it dispelled something. It went down to 2. So the normal attack did not crit. The bandits crit. Oh yeah, it's
I feel
it's
like-
damage immune from this thing. That
I feel like Hiei should have just double up attacked Juggler.
Yes, I agree.
so instead he goes for a 1-1. Yep.
Actually, I don't even know if Hiei should have attacked there. I think that Basel should have AoE Juggler and
Again, this here is
Reinforced.
like failing to crit on his normal attack. Look at
Oh, that's right.
crit?
The guard bypass dispels 2 buffs.
that. Yeah, that does dispel 2 buffs. I didn't know that.
I don't know
these
about that
stacks-
move.
I didn't know that these stacks are like dispellable though.
Me neither.
Yeah, it didn't say that it's dispellable. Apparently, it is.
I mean, it has to say it's undispellable. It doesn't say anything that means it's dispellable.
Yeah. What was the point of the meteor?
It's not like she can do anything else, I suppose.
It's not about killing someone. It's about sending a
Well,
message.
I mean, I meant moving. I guess. Well, I guess Rainforce can't kill, but now there's 4 units and he can scald them all now. But I don't know.
Like this thing, if she uses it, damages the juggler, right?
Yeah. Not the fact that she used meteor, just when she used meteor.
Yeah, on 1 unit, not really effective.
Okay, I don't like that TRS positioning necessarily.
Well, it does do the goddess tier dispels.
It does. I guess it cleared the stun, so maybe that was why. But Rainforce, yeah,
Yep,
is set
time
up
to
to scald
scald.
now.
Oh, oh, actually swaps positions
Yep.
and also teleports him away. Yep, interesting. But yeah, this is like an overwhelming victory for player 2 here, I think. AoEs are actually pretty decent. Whoa, actually,
So,
there's so much
yeah.
damage.
There's that scald.
Yep. Scald. Yeah, Scald might be OP right now.
Let's see the damages here.
Let's see. Landius and Balsal are immune to Fizz,
I don't know
right?
why
Oh,
you
yeah.
moved Iris there when you could have just moved Iris underneath Rainforce and then not died or not
So now
hit just
Rainforce
two.
can scald again, and then scald a third time. So this might actually just be over.
Yeah, because he can move again. So he hits
I told
3,
you.
so he gets
Wow.
the cooldown removed and he can
I
go
told
again
you I
now.
didn't like that positioning. Goddamn.
I
Yeah,
have no
this-
idea
yeah.
what this 3C does, but apparently it's just crushing everything here.
Well, it's cooldown resets if he hits 3 or more. So the
Uh-huh.
player 2 needed to respect that, and he didn't.
Uh-huh. Looks really cool.
He keeps
But the
getting crushed by
bracer,
these black holes though.
He is getting crushed by some clock blockage.
mhm.
I don't know. This
Yep,
is interesting.
Yep, it goes down. Yep.
I think Jessica kills Basel now, maybe? 5, 6,
Wah.
7, 8.
Just
no,
take
7.
half of Landius' life with those.
Let's see, can
And
Jessica
yep.
kill? Yes.
But now you have
I think
Iris.
that this is
Yep.
Landius winning.
Yeah, Ladius wins here.
Okay, so Rainforce almost clutched it for him, but
almost. Yeah, that
I
was
win the
good.
prediction. Wahoo.
Rainforest coming out like so close though. So that was pretty good. Yeah.
Nobody show Akano this video.
All right. Look away. I'm going to bring up the fourth game.
Alright, I'm
Alright,
gonna
look
let my
away,
dog
look
out.
away.
Haha.
All right. Next we have this one. All right, you can look back here.
Let's see. Ooh.
Okay, we're like halfway through Group A of 16 groups, so we still have a ton more content to go through if we want to.
Oh, and we got our first English language name.
We have Alpha on the right side with a Freya.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Freya in Season 4.
Thankfully, she's in her right class.
And a very boring team from Player 1. Generic, I've seen this many times. Still good
Yeah,
though.
player one with the S3 box plus Deedlit.
Okay, so get in your predictions on who's the first ban.
I'm betting player 1 bans Juggler.
He bans the Cav Juggler.
He doesn't know it's a Cav Juggler, we do.
Oh
He
yeah,
might know.
there's a Cav Juggler.
Why is it a Cav Juggler?
Because he's alpha, okay? He's not
Yes.
into that, like, crappy beta aquatic tanky juggler. He has to move and attack.
Yeah, I think.
There's
But-
3 healers on the right side, and we have 4 healers on the left side.
I wonder if player 1 bans a DPS he doesn't like because he looks at the fray and goes, he has 3 tanks.
Yep.
That could be. It's an Origin heavy box with 2 Origin buffing tanks.
Like, I wonder if he bans Listel or something. Or maybe even a Zerida.
I would say player 1 probably is looking to ban Landius having like a Claret here.
Hmm.
Although Claret is still okay versus like both tanks here. Just prefers not hitting Landius.
I think that if he knows it's a Cav Juggler, he won't ban it, and if he doesn't know it's a Cav Juggler, then he will. And that's kind of a cop-out, because we obviously don't know if he knows.
We might be sleeping on the first ban Freya.
Okay, that can
I'm
possibly
kidding.
happen. I don't know.
Okay,
This
who's
is
P2
like-
gonna ban?
Just around 256, so you, like both players could be very good, could be very bad. We don't know. I don't know
True.
at least.
We do know one guy is an alpha.
All right, let's just move forward here and see what happens.
Oh, Juggler ban, boom.
So yeah, Cavalry Juggler gets banned.
My prediction that Juggler would either be banned or not banned has come true. Pretty much the best at this game.
Interesting. Not sure why, but it happened.
Yeah.
I would have
I'm
I'm
guessed
also not
the other
sure
thing.
about the Zerina Luna ban here. Like, I don't think it's bad, but I would have banned Hiei over Luna.
Yeah, we usually don't see Luna banned this early. The Zerida, yeah, good with the Juggler, but Luna this early,
Like, if this guy had a princess box, sure, but he doesn't.
then again, I can't really make like what player 2's game plan is here from this weird looking box. Like, what is this Freya doing here? I guess we'll find out eventually.
I mean, it's Holy Freya, so she's all about that fixed damage.
So next
Well,
we
I think
have...
that player 2 is definitely not going to ban Rachel.
And why do you think
Because
that?
unless you were in a mid ring, Freya eats mages.
Yep. We can have a Brace Landius. Ignore the Listel. And just bait the opponent to pick Listel.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have the Listel and the Delit second ban. Both very good units against Juggler. And a Bozo second pick. We have seen that twice now. Just
Yeah,
Bozo
he
here?
has 3, or I guess he banned 1, so he has 2 Gospels left. 2 good Dispellers, I don't know about that.
well, actually, there are 4 healers on this team.
Yeah, I don't know about the second pick Bozel here.
Yeah, if you're going full AoE, if your opponent gets one or two of the very good healers, they can look to undo all your AoE damage.
One healer. So P1's down to 2 healers, so you might want to pick a healer now.
Mm-hmm.
Player 1 still have 3 healers here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm blind. I don't know. That's weird.
But
That's
early ban
cool.
Iris. Not sure what that's trying to accomplish here. Maybe the Iris teleport Bolsol is very threatening.
There you go.
Could be.
Iris teleporting can help support a juggler going in. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could happen. Teleport the Juggler forward.
Good.
I feel like a Hiei pick instead of the Balsal pick could have been.
Yeah, this
a
is
lot
like
better,
the same
maybe.
thing as last match where we have a Zerda counter into Bolsol.
Yep.
Actually, I've seen that quite a few times where Zerda gets a free kill on Bolsol here.
Yeah, well, they don't seem to respect it very much.
Yeah,
for some reason.
remember, kids, if you're going to second pick Bozel, don't leave them Zerida.
Or leave them Zerda and somehow have an answer for it. If you
That
land a
too.
few AoEs here, like reduce Zerda's health to half, apply some debuffs, she's not going to kill you. But you have to make that engage happen.
Well, the weird thing, though, is that, well, player 1 could have picked Claret there because player 2 only banned 1 healer but went with Yusuke instead.
Yusuke is good as well, having the heal block.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yusuke gives the heal block. He can buff Deedlit and Hiei both here.
Right. Okay, we have a Tiaras band, so Tiaras with Yusuke can look to one-shot the Landius for sure.
Right.
Hiei,
TRS is his last healer. Well, no, he still has
No, he has
Weiler.
he has Weiler and Liana.
I'm a healer blind. I have a
Mhm.
disability. Please do not make fun of it.
So the Hiei can also receive action buff from Yusuke here. So Hiei, I
Yeah.
think, was pretty good, since the Hiei can look to backstab the Zerda if he gets the chance. And here we have the Liana pickup. Pretty good. Player 2.
I think that's a
At
great
the end.
pick for P2. I don't know why Iris was banned over Liana.
Right, we have
Yeah.
the Iris and Weiler bands here.
Liana with
instant
Zerda,
Iris.
especially, can open up a lot of options as play too.
Hmm.
You could do the same thing with Iris, but not on like turn 1, I guess. Okay, so here and the Tiaras bands. I think Tiaras band is actually okay, just because the Tiaras can bring shield. Now it's
True, though Claret I think is quite scary right now.
I mean, Rachel can bring Gospel still, so you're not banning out all the ways to block.
yeah.
Veto block.
I mean, Claret's gonna be oppressive here.
But Tiara's attack blessing on Zerda can also make her be able to like kill these 2 units. Without attack blessing, with decent enough training, you can look to survive Zerda. So if player 1 is whale enough and maxes all his training, could be a bait. So one of the healers, the Liana actually instead of Weiler. I would have gone with Weiler.
That's an odd pick.
Yeah, if your player 2 tries to like backstab with this Zerda, Weiler definitely shuts that down. But against Alhazard, I guess there's not much you can do.
Well, Freya's also gonna be a waste of a slot in this fight because all 4 of these units potentially might have fixed immunity.
Yeah, Freya gets
I don't know.
left up for last, so we have no idea what's this Freya doing here, and there's a young Jessica here.
Apparently,
usually
Alpha
see
doesn't
that.
either, unless this is all part of his master strat to last pick Freya.
Yep, okay, let's see what happens. What? 5th pick Weiler, okay. So just running 2 threats, Bozo. You can say
Certainly
this is a threat
a
too.
move you're allowed to make.
Right. I mean, Weiler definitely shuts down, Claret double up attacking on Juggler.
Yeah, I would have picked Weiler instead of this, and then like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I would have probably left Deedlit instead of
Yeah.
Weiler.
I don't really know what the Liana's trying to accomplish in this particular comp.
So here, I think it's a clear pick on young Jessica.
Yeah.
Can't figure this out.
I mean, if you fight a noob who has no idea what Freya does, she's great, but too much fix protect.
Okay, getting your predictions on who's going to win here.
That's
at-
a
let's
See
tanky
the
boss.
stats
Stats
first. That's
on
a good
this.
Bozel.
Yeah, this is very good. 600. This is like whale. 947 M defense.
Yeah,
Totally
this
a
is a
whale.
very good
With the
Bozel.
bracer.
And this is probably like maxed everything, right?
Looks that way.
13.
I mean, it's max troop training, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's an excellent Bozel.
I think like 13,000 is like maxed, but I don't know.
I don't know on there.
I
couldn't tell
think
you.
this can just deal with the Zerda.
Well, it's
Mhm.
Yep,
Alhazard.
Alhazard, yep.
Oh, that's dying for sure.
Alright, this is almost 1k in water.
Right. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Good Bozel. Or good juggler.
Yeah. It's another bracer unit.
Yeah, this looks maxed as well. 13,000.
Wait,
Bracer unit.
that I don't think that. No, that's not a bracer. That's it has green skill, but Juggler's base is like 120.
Hmm.
I guess I might be Bracer. Then it has no other skill then. That's weird.
Hmm.
It seems like it's not that weird for a lot of Asian.
Yeah, I guess the
stuff.
TN doesn't really care about Omega, so.
Yep.
This is Taiwan, but yeah.
No, sorry.
It's strange, like, this Liana have skill, but this why
Yeah.
this juggler doesn't.
Maybe he thinks his juggler's just tanky enough to survive an Omega anyway, even tripled. I don't know.
It's strange. If you're going to face a Omega, then you probably are forced to get the juggler. Yeah, I don't
But yeah,
get it.
the Yusuke looks like he has skill too. I don't think that's his natural skill.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this defense. 700.
Wow.
That's very high.
Pete's trying to keep stealing my catchphrase.
I don't think this is full moon either, right?
If it were full moon, is MDef and Int would be green. I
Yeah.
think, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, whatever this is, looks good. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That is a creepy looking Swiler skin.
14,500 health on the Forest Priest.
Oh, we have Holy Pegasus on Claret.
It's questionable. Low attack.
Forest Priest. Supportive.
That's a weak Jess.
Oh my god! Like, I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of Weiler's Forest Priest, and Weiler has a bunch of bonus troops
Yeah.
on his talent, so that's not a fair comparison.
That's a Thorns.
Thorns? Are you
That's-
sure? This is 1100 attack.
Yeah, but look how
He's
much
got
HP it has.
17,000 health almost.
Yeah. Guess so.
That's definitely Thorns.
Okay.
His defense is kind of low too, so
Summon Sky Archers. Yep, good against Bozo.
That's actually pretty good defense on the Liana.
Actually, not using Act again here.
that's weird.
Certainly a move you can make.
Yep, there's an Act again over here. So he's anticipating the Liana Act again thing, I guess.
Right. So
So
like
he
if
doesn't bring
P2
it?
acts again
Yeah.
and you've saved your P1 Liana, you can use Act again then freely. But
Hmm.
I don't know.
So player 1 or player 2 wins.
I say player 2.
I'd say player 1. Actually, wait, no, player 2.
I think player 1 is more whale than player 2, so I'm gonna go with player 1.
That's my hesitancy, because yeah, player 1 is vastly out stats, but
Yeah.
That's true.
Alright,
Let's
let's
see.
move forward.
I think
Ah.
Zerda can kill Basel, but then that activates Yusuke.
How did
and-
this defense only go up by to whatever amount? I'm confused now.
yeah, I don't know, that's weird.
Some sort of bug?
Thank
Oh
you,
yeah,
Phil
it's
Gaines,
the
very
talent. I forgot about the talent.
Yeah.
cool. Oh, right.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
his
that
talent's
looks better.
Then 2.
Okay. Yep, looks like. This is Thorns. It's like
That's definitely
I
Thorns.
think it has to be Thorns with that much health, but it's like a really
it's
high
not Bracer, I
defense
think.
MDef.
It's not Bracer. This is Thorns plus the Overlords.
Are you sure?
This
Yeah,
is
actually, with
too
that much HP,
attack.
it's probably Thorns OB.
Yeah. This is like more attack than a average Bracer, but not more enough than the Full Moon.
Full Moon.
So this attack actually solid.
It's fine. It's not.
It's
the
okay.
best, but
Yeah, because Full Moon wise, my Landius has 200 more attack than that one.
Yeah, this thing, it's like, it's totally tanky.
yeah. Also 1750, and
Yeah, that's
that
a
thing's
really
gonna
good
be
Bozo.
a terror if Zerda can't kill it before it gets in range.
My Bozo on Bracer has max MDef % and has like 50 less int.
Hmm. So this defense support is totally trying to survive the Zerda, but can it actually survive, or like anyone survive the Zerda using Alhazard? Okay, just use the act
So
again.
he's trying
What?
to
Well,
he's trying to delay things out until he can act again
Yeah.
when it's actually useful.
because he sees this Liana doesn't have it, so he can do that. Just wait 2 more turns, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Although he's positioning up forward still, and he's transformed his Yusuke, so maybe he's just gonna move up and hope that his act again comes up sometime.
Not in range.
Okay. It's
Well,
kind of a
move up.
passive.
I don't know. Yeah, this is like way too far back.
I don't get
Yeah.
why he moved her early in the turn. I don't get why he kept her that far back.
And this
I have a lot of questions.
this looks like it's stalling. Player 2 here is like, I'm not sure what he's trying to do here, but he saw the act again. Probably should move forward. He have turn priority. I'm not sure why this is over here. It can definitely move forward, like try to threaten this Yusuke.
Yep.
He
got
moves
turn
first
priority,
now.
but maybe he's waiting for water to wear off Juggler and Yusuke's buffs to tick down or something. I don't know.
Well, water wears off Juggler, then he dives in with his Sky Teabag.
Ooh, now this is a lot tankier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why use Alhazard back there? You show that you're like ready to strike something in this range, but now you're not ready.
That was a beta move by Alpha.
I get it. It's one of those jokes the kids are talking about.
You don't know, you're just a boy.
Yeah, sure. You can't just throw that phrase around.
Ooh, okay, yep.
Okay.
Player 1 here is like gaining so much
Getting
map
all the grease
control,
procs, goddamn.
getting the breeze. And player 2 is like not ready here.
Yeah, player 1's positioning and RNG is just so much better.
Totally ready. Yeah, something's happening here. Whoa!
Oh!
Okay.
Yeah, I think that player 1 is at a
Yep,
pretty
this is
stark
gonna
advantage at
jump
this
in
point.
now. Mm-hmm. Yep, he has the overlords. Blocks the in water. And last move Yusuke. Move forward, punch.
So that is a bracer Yusuke.
That's a
And it's
Bracer
still killed.
Yusuke? No, I think this is just a regular
No, it's not
Yusuke.
Bracer.
Because the 3C
Oh, he's got
jug, right?
immune to fix from Juggler.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And now he can bite. This can... Oh, actually got... Gospel somewhere? Oh yeah, Gospel.
Yeah, from
Right.
Well, it got
right.
dispelled, too,
Uh,
from Young Jess.
now the... yeah, right. The in water got dispelled over here, but... the Landius had Gospel from Liana, so he couldn't get the heal block. And this one goes in, gets the kill on Bozel, or tries to.
I think it should.
Yep, good enough.
So now Landius dies, I think. Landius, yeah, probably does the Juggler, and then
And
Yusuke can kill whoever is there that can't kill him without the 30% buff.
no, this Zerda, don't think she's gonna do it. Let's see. And
Ooh, that was close.
No.
yeah,
If she'd actually had her Bloodthirster buff up, then
Yeah.
she could have.
unfortunate.
He didn't
So,
use it.
yeah, he,
Blew it on turn 2 for no reason
yeah,
at the start of the turn.
that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's move on to the next match then. You guys can look away. While I bring up the next match.
Looking away.
Looking away.
Alright, we're gonna go into the... Oh, what's this? Something broke. Okay, we're back up. Oh, I see what that was. I think one of the players just forfeited, so there was no match.
Oh.
Excellent.
Yep, so we're now in the 6th game in Group A.
Alright, so we have a little bit of variation.
Significant, I would say, from what we have been seeing. You got
Wow.
Elwin and Ledden on the left, Alestro on the right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Too bad for P2. This is like Lusty's worst map.
Not our worst, I don't think.
Actually, the worst is the
map.
ship is the ship map.
Maybe Desert is
Er,
worse. I don't know.
Desert. Yeah, desert. This is second worst.
No, I think this is still worse, but than the any of the
Oh.
other maps. There's no defensive terrain here.
Mhm.
There's no defensive terrain. The center is the grassland, so she can use the center. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
at
it's
least
not
with
very
the
fair.
water map, you have mountains at the top. This, nothing.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's take a moment, look at the boxes, and come back with the first band predictions. So player 1 with Ledin, Lancer L1. This is kind of outdated, I will say, but then Ledin also have 3C, so he can smash some faces.
I think player one's actually gonna go with a Jugler first ban here.
Yeah,
So I
with
think he's
the,
gonna have confidence in his Elwyn to take out Olandius, not necessarily knowing this guy's a green Landius.
yeah, having the Lancer definitely says that. Although the Elwyn can probably punch both tanks.
Mhm.
Actually, with the Juggler 3C, there may be too many buffs for L1 to dispel. So yeah, probably versus Landius better.
yeah,
True.
CP1 banning
Hmm.
juggler.
And
I
then
think
player two
P2's
here.
probably banning Landius.
I would agree. Makes Celestial better. He have Ares. He have
Mhm.
the Mystery Knight.
Yeah, it's a bunch of single target.
Yep. And we do have a Lancer Landius here as well. Don't know why.
I'll be interested to see if how late the letting gets banned, or if he actually does get picked, and we get to see the 3C and the chain hook.
So let's see here. We have a.
Yep.
Yep.
I think that was expected, right? Yep. Okay. Yep. Landius here, and the Juggler force picks. So I'm not sure why this is green, but he might just run this for this reason, I guess, against Lancer Elwins.
I'm
Otherwise,
kind of
yeah.
surprised that P1 isn't running Alestro with so many glory buffs.
Yeah.
Not everyone is a whale and have every unit. Since I don't have
SMH, my
Wyler.
head. Hospital's such a big whale.
That's me, the whaliest of whales.
So here we have the Zerda band, goes over the Juggler, makes sense. Ares, very annoying unit to deal with, same here.
Yep.
And the Mystery Knight, so we actually see this quite often so far now. Like, often early ban Ares, early ban Mystery Knight if they have Landius, early ban Zerda if they are given the Juggler.
Correct.
So that's something we can sort of learn from the Taiwan. Here, Yulia, second pick. Now he...
Yeah,
okay. He
Yulia
picks
is
up
a little
Yulia
rare on this map too, with her unicorns needing the grassland too.
and immediately gets countered by this Lestel. Lestel
Yep.
good against both of them now. And bans out the Gospel here. One of them.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does have 3 gospels
Plus
total.
the Lestel. Yeah, there's a lot of Gospels here. You should have targeted more of them. there's 3 healers. Could have possibly went for the D-Lit plus Liana ban. That gets rid of 2 Gospels. Force the opponent to either take a healer or take the remaining Gospel.
Yep,
Hmm.
I agree.
Here's a Bozo. Could be good against these units as long as the finger goes down on Juggler.
Mhm.
Also just sleep Yulia, clock it.
Right. Yuli's a
The
little weak
heal
against AoE
reversal
too.
actually, or the heal block is actually very strong against both of them. So yeah, we see the heal block coming in quite threatening from Yusuke.
Mhm.
And he gets a Gospel. At least the second one gets banned. But banning here, that's interesting. You have a Landius, Listel is quite tanky. Like,
Yeah,
player 2 is
I'm
still
not sure.
afraid of this here.
Right. If he wanted a faction buff, he'd need to get it from Juggler, which would hurt Juggler.
Yeah, and even this D-Lit, a well-built D-Lit maybe can survive this here as well. Having like 800 defense. Landius Aura. Alright, so...
Alright, so P2 is gonna have to pick Lusty here.
yeah, 4 healers left and Lustrio. And another
Ciaris.
healer. Ooh.
I don't know why he's not picking a glory buff for Yulia.
Well, he could be planning on gospeling Yulia already anyway. Or just expecting him not to ban out Elwyn and...
Okay, we can see Ledin here.
Yeah, I guess Chlorat's the bigger threat.
Okay, so going for the one of the healers instead of Lustrio. Lustrio's not gonna do a whole lot here, I guess. It's like shooting into tanky, somewhat tanky healers. Can shoot
Right,
this.
and healers can play back a lot easier.
Can't really
Yeah.
shoot Yulia either.
On this map.
Yeah, she really doesn't have good targets on this map.
Yep,
Hmm,
Ledin.
that's a-
We can see the Ledin
Ooh.
action now.
I like it, and then leaving P2 Liana I don't like.
Then
Yeah,
again, you
I
already
thought that
have
was a little
Liana,
weird.
so it's fine, right?
Well, it's still an awkward thing to deal with. But we got Ledin with attack blessing, so
Ledin with Phalanx.
And
Yep.
the 3C.
Good against the these things, but you can also run the other crystal golems.
Crystal Molders, which
Yeah.
kind of suck though. I would honestly just run Mask Maids in this matchup.
Then again, you don't know that this is a Lancer Landius, so
No, but it's
You
against
don't-
Magic, because Crystal Molders suck against
you
Magic.
could have run Zealots. Zealots would have been the offensive
too.
safe choice, I think.
I don't think you want to run infantry against D-Lit. You can get obliterated by these unicorns.
No, that's true.
Like I said,
Okay.
Zealots.
Yeah, we have faction buff, the 3C. Can actually passive guard, I think.
Yeah, passive guards.
Mm-hmm.
The passive guards?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, so here we have Faith. Yep, 3C bite, attack blessing, mass resist.
These Taiwanese
Mass
players and their
shields.
mass resist.
And shield.
Yep, just no heal here, just act again, gospel, shields. So this is like
Interesting.
faction buff for juggler. The
I'll go for
gospel
that
goes
big-
on Yulia. Over here, standard. Looks like thorns. I think thorns.
Yeah, I think it's Thorns. That's low MDF, so this is Thorns OB.
Yep.
I think so. It's kind of crappy stats.
Crappy. When it's like
Ballistic
the meta
stats
one.
aren't as bad, but is
Yeah,
there
this is
a-
actually really good, I think.
Is that Tree of Life Landius? Is that what that aura's coming from?
No, that's his.
No, that's just his normal talent. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Or that's the Trank buff.
Hmm.
That Listel's only okay. I don't think that Listel's particularly great.
I like the mass or tactical retreat here.
Yeah, I
This
think
jumps
Tac Retreat's
in,
great
tactical
against the
retreat.
Jugler.
Yep, good. Terrible M defense. 3-3-2. That
Yeah,
is
that's
actually quite
I mean,
low.
his base is not great, but I think that's also just been totally ignored.
Yeah.
he has like the 57 from the helmet, and that's it.
Alright, let's see their stats now. This 6 or 5, slightly better. 1k defense.
Yeah, 1K is for Lancier is a
good.
little low. It's fine, but it's not like crazy.
The Listel's good MDef, but the defense is a little on the low side.
I think this is like quite good though. The M
I
defense
think it's a good pistol.
It is a
quite
good
strong.
Listel.
And look at this int now. So
It's
AoEs
it's pretty clearly last rights.
can do some good damage, I think.
Yeah, that MDef's really good for Listel.
No one expects Listel to do any damage here, but she can still do some okay AoE damage with enough int. Just gospel.
Gospel
Okay.
on the still. Why?
And this guy is just like full buffs on this Yulia. It's quite early. Like everything's
So-
supplied. Teddy bear, teddy bear.
Yeah, teddy bear, gospel,
Yeah.
teddy bear, attack blessing.
Well, if you Teddy,
But
you
still
can
get
gospel
gospel.
without cooldown.
Listel already had a
Yeah.
faction buff,
Mhm.
so gospel's only there for debuffs. Which
Yep.
what's she gonna get debuffed by?
Yeah, I don't know.
Listel here. So
No, what's Listel
so-
gonna get debuffed by?
Yeah, I don't understand the gospel on that one.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
great.
thought maybe
Cool.
with your big brain you could explain it to me.
In water buff? No, that doesn't make sense.
No,
It's
she
flying.
flies anyway.
I don't get
So
it.
that breeze could make be a big deal.
Wait, that Juggler's in water with only 826 defense?
Yep.
Yep.
That's not that high.
There's no
No,
defense buff
it's-
though, so
There's no defense buff.
it's average.
But still, that should be a lot higher.
Eh,
But yeah,
average.
I've seen jugglers with just water that have 1,000 defense. So
yeah, this Yulia's ready. Gospeled, everything.
yeah, it is. You know, unicorns into a Lancer Landius. I didn't say it. I kind of wondered if she might bring Masked Maids just because the map is awkward to activate unicorns on. But
Or Zealots.
This D-Leg can actually look to maybe one shot? Something?
good going, yeah.
There's no
Yeah, I guess-
magic guard here, actually. I think letting guards magic.
Led
He
guards
does.
magic with his 3C, so he's guarding Yulia right now.
He guards magic with everything.
Well, he doesn't have his normal guard, so it has to be from his 3C, but it is.
I'm not sure what's the act again here. The juggler here is not guarding magic. I don't think this D-Leg can one-shot the Ledin. Maybe it can. We'll see what happens.
I don't know.
Mass shields. And finger the
Maybe he's
juggler.
just looking to kill the juggler here. Like his last rights is broken now.
But he's not guarding magic. And okay, well now you can strike the juggler. This guy
I mean,
just
he could strike the juggler from his old position too.
yeah, I guess you can.
He could have
Right,
hit him
you
from
can do that,
range.
yep. Alright, everything's ready. Gospel self. Oh, just okay.
That's a weird spot to move.
Yeah, this is very weird. You could have moved here, +3. No, it's only +2.
Right, he could have even moved down to the left of Landius somewhere, because that would have been in range of Yulia, and then he could have moved 3 next turn to have the buff next turn again. and he would have more movement from his unicorns. So that's just a
Also,
mistake, I think.
yeah. Also, the gospel actually was casted on the Listel, so
Yep.
didn't have gospel now, which she could have used on herself to one-shot this juggler.
Okay.
I don't understand
She's
it
over there.
anymore.
Haha.
But yeah,
I don't think this kills, does it?
no, I
no.
don't think so. Wilder 3C, unicorns. What? So
Oh.
much
Whoa!
damage.
Wow.
Well, there's
Forest
attack
Lancers
blessing. I
suck.
forgot about that.
Oh,
There's an
right.
attack blessing, yeah. But
Treants also suck.
All right, this
oh, that's right. That Landius has the 300 sub MDef base.
very low defense gets obliterated.
So that also body blocked Deedlit from attacking Juggler the way. that
Again,
she
what's the
would've wanted to,
point
I
of
think.
this gospel? I can't understand it. Gospel that. That might not end well.
This is, yeah, what?
Mhm.
So there, if you're the offensive person, the Weiler 3C heals you before the fixed damage goes off. But if you're attacking into someone that has Weiler 3C, then it works the other way around. Also, this is just a bad decision.
Yep, fails to get the kill.
I think
And,
he's given up at this point.
Ooh, yeah. Weather 3C should heal up. Pretty good. And
OP.
you're hitting a tank, I guess. That's expected. Then again,
Just,
like this Yulia just cannot be dealt with.
Yeah.
Probably won't kill. Yeah, this juggler had no percent damage buffs like King's Crown or anything.
Tactical retreat.
Yeah, game is like already looking
just
quite
gonna
over
kill-
though.
This is just gonna kill again, isn't it, though? Oh. She's killing Weiler?
Sure, I guess.
Did he know that that was gonna happen, or did he forget about the move down aura or something?
Don't know.
I feel like attacking into Landius there, when you already showed you could kill him, would have been better.
This probably won't do a lot.
No, it just applies.
Yeah, the Yulia here can just carry everyone. Gospel can now attack into Listo. Another attack blessing. Yeah, Yulia is still very strong as a carry, but you know, there's a lot of ways to deal with her. Just in this match, nothing was done to this Yulia. Not banning out all the Gospels. Listel was not able to do quite enough to disable the Yulia.
Got a Thorns proc. He might survive here. She didn't move at all.
Yep.
Yep, he did, just barely. If he'd moved his Tiaras above where she is right now, then he could have actually moved too with Yulia. I don't know if it would have made the difference, but it would have been more.
Yep.
Bolt Ranger's
Gets
just
the kill
barely
here.
healthy enough to proc, but didn't matter. That Listel is
Good defense, or a good M defense. So she was able to do some damage.
yeah. And that Juggler does not have Magic Guard now for the rest of the match.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Landius just goes down. Just can't tank this Yulia. Even with the
No.
forest protectors. Just dead.
Yep. That time she was able to move, and it made the difference, I think.
Mm-hmm. Also attacking into guarded unit.
I don't think this kills.
Nah, there's too much defense, but you can just take multiple shots.
Yeah. No more attack blessing, but Landius is dead, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, the second attack should kill. Alright, seems
Yulia
good.
getting that sweet
Yulia
vengeance
carries the entire team.
for all those poor Yulias that get ruined by Listel.
Alright, that's our 6th match in Group A. I will bring up match 7 now, so you can look away. Look away now.
Looking away.
Oh, the OP Toguro banner.
Alright, we're back here in Game 7. Let's see here, we have a
The OP
Varda.
Toguro with a cat. Come on.
So let's see here, we have a standard team,
Very standard,
Fair
plus
one.
Ares.
4 healer on the left, yeah.
and then we have a unique Varna, Rene, also Leonhard.
Yeah. Do you think he's going for an
Leonhard?
AoE strategy, perhaps?
I don't
I
know.
don't know. He might just like dark units.
You know,
I
the,
think first player probably bans Juggler and second player probably bans Landius.
Second player bans Landius with all the AoE?
Oh, sorry, back other way around. Sorry, first player bans Landius, second player bans Juggler.
Yep, seems good.
Yeah.
There's another Lancer Landius here. I think player 1 can really do like both if he wants to. This is like
I don't know,
better
I think-
against cavalry Landius, I guess.
That's true. Juggler on as P2 is more AoE, so
Like Ares can still
I
go E.
think-
AoE.
I think both of them ban Juggler, actually.
Ooh, both jugglers. What is this? The first pick Joshua.
That's how you assert dominance.
That is certainly an
Leumas
Leumas,
die?
what happened?
I think his mic died.
Yeah, there was a lot of noise there.
Oh.
Leumas, still with us?
Am I back?
You're
back.
back now.
There we go. I don't know if the first and talk there. That's
Hang on, you're cutting out or something. We can't hear
Yeah,
you.
one
clear-
sec, one sec.
clearly.
Oh, that was better.
A lot of noise. Leumas?
Well, he's out of the call now.
Huh, okay. So yeah, let's see here. Second Ben, Zerda, Joshua, first pick Joshua. This is like going all in on this AoE, but why not pick up something like the tank first? I guess you don't really want the tank if you're not given the juggler. So that might be his plan. Juggler could have been like a key part to his team, where he wants
Right.
to run like the full AoE.
I might rather just have him waste a
Yeah.
ban on Landius and go pick more AoE. I feel like, I don't know, Joshua enables, Renee and Leonhard, but MVA, and I don't know, Ares might have been Ares might have been a better first pick if you wanted to go for a strong AoE character.
The Josh faction buff could also have been like very good. So he can now go something like the Rene or Hiei, or Joshua, or I mean the Leonhard.
Yeah.
In case this Ares gets banned. Iris also gets banned. So still leaving up the Landius here. Probably anticipates that the opponent is not going to pick the Landius, and even if they do, it's not going to be effective versus this Lancer Landius. And we have a Ares.
Hold up.
Can you guys hear me now?
Sort of.
Yeah, you're a little soft. It's a little better.
Okay, yep, it's looking good.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, my audio driver messed up or something, I don't know why.
Okay. Alright, so we have the Ares picked up second for player 1, which is very good just because of the 3C giving him +4 mobility. Can also fly through units, so you can't ever body block for your other units.
Yeah, I think he's anticipating that P2 won't pick a tank here, and then high mobility lets him pick a target to take out.
Yeah, you know, I was saying it earlier before I was cutting out, I don't know why he second banned Josh, player 2. I think I would have banned more long leg type units if you're gonna go for an AoE, but...
I agree. I would have banned like Ares earlier and Luna earlier.
I would have probably second banned... I don't mind the Zerida, but I would have banned probably Luna instead of Ares. And definitely third banned Luna.
Or the D-Lit is fine too.
D-Lit is fine, yeah.
Okay, second pick a Zerida. Well, if this Aerie goes in, Zerida's probably dead.
Yeah.
And Hiei, Leonhard ban.
I don't know why he didn't pick second pick Leonhard.
Well, probably just wanted more single target threats against this Ares. I don't know.
Right. I think we need to see a Luna ban here, or
Yeah, I don't
he's
really
just gonna
get
get
it.
outranged.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too late.
okay. So Luna did get banned there. Listo was picked over Luna, and now a D-Lit.
Yeah, the D-Lit here, third pick instead of something like Luna, which can just beat up the rest of the team. So,
Instead of Luna, instead of AoE. I don't get it.
But why the D-Lit? Don't get it.
Player 2 is picking like he's the cat in that avatar frame.
Just batting at units randomly.
We have a Bozo Lestel.
I guess. I mean, with Bozel I get because of Zerida.
Still not banning the Luna though.
Or the Varna.
Like the
Or the
Varna is
Rene,
not
I
gonna
think it's buffed by
accomplish a
Joshua.
lot, I think. Varna here is like you're only buffing Joshua. The other two
True.
doesn't have AoE damage. Why not just ban the Landius? Makes Ares better.
Yeah, I think that he needs to ban Landius next, and
So,
it might be too late already.
One of the healers gets picked up, Iris.
The
Yeah.
one thing I will say Varna does let you do is that you don't necessarily have to run Meteor on Zerida.
But you should.
I don't know. This whole thing.
You should, but that is certainly a move you can make.
I like
Yes.
P1's picks much better.
Yeah,
than
you can
P2's.
teleport this Lestel
Absolutely.
forward. Rene here, not picking the Luna still. Interesting.
So
Certainly fine, I guess. Like, you can speed up the D-Lit as well with Luna.
right, what do you even last pick here? Do you pick the Luna?
If it's available, absolutely.
I don't get it.
Okay, what should the bans be?
Luna Liana?
I would ban the Luna and Landius.
I think definitely Luna, and then one of those two, yeah. The Landius, I would ban the Landius over the Liana.
I mean, you can certainly ban Liana, then go in with Ares, but the D-Lit's still okay at AoE healing.
True.
So I would go for these two, Landius, Luna.
Yeah. That's what I said, isn't it?
Mm.
Very scary Varna, guys.
Mm.
I told you it's a high priority
I
ban.
think he pitched
You have
Landius
two
here.
healers. Ban the Luna. Okay.
Well, I was wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Unless there's some crazy stat differential, I picked P1.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh!
There's nothing here.
That is a. No, that's not even Blood Pack. That's Boots.
Yeah, this is
Listel.
Boots Listel.
Boots Listel with a focus on HP.
That looks like an S1 Zerida. Or Listel, I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's like nothing here. Just going in Blood Dance.
No Bracer, but like fully stacked on skill too. That's hilarious.
That's a pretty, that's a
206.
pretty big Landius. He's got over 17k health, and he's got good defense. His MDF sucks.
That's an Obi Thorns.
Yeah.
Yep. Could be Bracer Thorns.
No, not with 313 MDef.
Yeah, I think Leumas is right, especially with 17,000 health.
Right.
Bracer doesn't give any health.
The end down here, it's okay. Lower end here.
Still not bad.
I'm assuming Leona must be Trio Life then.
Oh, this is just going in with AoEs.
That's AoE.
Why?
And P2 picked a healer and has Deedlit, right?
Yeah, there's
That's
a T-Lit
weird.
and a healer.
I don't like that.
If this is what Landius instead, then it sort of makes sense. You can just go in with double AoE and make D-Lit do that much more work with healing. Also,
I don't like it.
The Dark Elves? Ugh.
Dark Elves.
there's
Can I
flying.
get
Dark Elves
these
with
in my
backstab.
bracket?
Dark Elves with backstab.
Oh boy. Halsey's gonna go crazy.
You have Ares here, so it's like if he's trying to like fly in, attempt to kill you, I guess it makes sense that you want to run Dark Elves since the archers have the bonus defense tech, or they get defense versus flares. And if you just like step on the trees, yeah, you can step on the trees, and then they'll probably blow up attacking into you.
Luxit is saying Ares might one-shot Renee with AoE.
I think you can potentially try to one-shot everyone with the AoE from Ares. Then again, I can't tell if this attack is good or not. It doesn't seem to be on full moon though.
Seems regular.
Fine. I think it's
Yeah, it
probably
could be like breeze or something.
Can I get these two guys in my bracket for playoffs?
Yes, backstab Dark Elves. You're certainly not gonna do any damage to basically anyone other than Ares. Actually, faction buff here as well. Oh yeah, for Rene. And the
And
D-Lit. Okay, yeah, sure. And Wind Cutter. You already have enough archers.
I don't know.
I think that's one of her only single targets, and she's got her 3 cost. So
Right, it only cost 1, so yeah, makes sense.
Oh, good point, yeah.
Forgot about this 3C thing.
yeah, it's like a 3-line AoE that does knockback and debuffs the defense or MDef heavily, depending on a stat thingy. I forget.
Depending on which one's higher, I think.
Yeah, the higher of the two is reduced by 30%.
Oh, look at this. This is the support thing D-Lit can do.
Oh, yeah.
So, after
that's
ending
one
turn,
Speed support.
yeah, after ending turn next to an ally, you can give them +1 mobility.
Right.
That can make a difference.
I guess they decided she didn't need Gospel because she's got a faction buff, and Leanna has Gospel.
There's no single target heal. There's a prayer against the AoE from Ares. Could be good, I guess. Alright,
This is weird.
who's gonna win?
I would give it to player... someone? Player 1 probably, unless he flubs up, but it could be pretty close.
Yeah, I think it's probably player 1.
Just like the more standard, more safe pick. This one's like risky. Definitely don't like the archers here, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll put my coins on player 1 as well. Yep, just move on the trees, and now this Cerdas is quite unkillable. At least from this Ares. Defense. Like 200 lower than mine.
not a
Always
fair
compare the
comparison.
defense. Actually, the skill 500. This is like a waste.
Skill stack.
Skill goes in all slots.
Hey,
Against
that Zerida is going to crit your Landius no matter what.
like
Look,
against
maybe it's Overlord
Landius,
badge
it's
Zerda,
fine.
okay?
Oh yeah, this is green skill. Why? What gives green skill? The crit thing?
Overlord badge.
No, the
Well, they do a
other.
crit thing, but I don't think it's out in Taiwan yet, is it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. The
Because
thing
it's a cold
that
steel item, so
Yeah.
it shouldn't be out.
Yeah.
right. I guess just overlords then. Yeah, against
Hey.
Landius, you need all the crit you can get, I guess. So sure.
You're not going to be lowering her attack.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Just act again. Okay. What's she gonna hit?
Ares,
Ares. Yep.
probably.
Okay. This forced the Ares action. Teleport. Okay. Yep. Teleport's out of range.
OP.
Interesting. Ooh, just uses this early. Gives Rene +1 mobility. So everyone is actually quite ready.
Again,
Yeah,
on
this is the.
Iris.
It's like casting Miracle on the whole team. Sort
Right,
of.
it's the offensive part of
Yeah.
Miracle.
The
It
damage
also
down.
reduces cooldowns by 1, so not next turn, but turn 3, Leona will have act again.
Yeah. But let's see, Renee can Calamity
Yeah,
from
so
here.
Rene in range to go in.
Or Ring Toss or whatever it's called.
What?
This is
Oh yeah,
Calamity
backstab.
Drill.
Is it?
And
No, not close.
nope.
Uh,
It's actually
was
not
painful.
too bad, just because of the archers get 30% more damage attacking in defensive terrain.
Right.
So
So
not
do
totally
bandits.
garbage.
But so do bandits.
Bandits. No, they don't. That's our.
Or not, they're not, sorry, they don't get the 30% damage.
They just
They
get
get-
the attack buff.
Yeah, the attack buff.
Okay, here's the Ares coming in. Possibly
Is this
2
on-
AoEs or just a snipe on. Actually, without the attack skill.
I think he could kill Zerda if he has Ragnarok.
Yeah, the Zerda is no longer in hide and seek.
Right.
And
Yeah, you
attempts to
killed Ren.
kill Rene. The soldiers are tanky, but not quite tanky enough, and they go down.
Right. And now he can move 4, so he can get out of range of Joshua.
Yep. Interesting. And then
And
we
then he
here.
gets
Whoa,
turn priority
that's a
next
lot of
turn.
damage.
That is. Yes. Quite
Huh.
the chunk.
Ooh, wait, check how much HP that Ares does. Nice.
Healthy 741.
Yeah, just obliterated the troops.
So the Renee also silenced Iris.
And Ares
Interesting.
goes down. Okay.
Nope.
That was a bit close, I
Poor.
guess.
Poor decision.
Uh-huh. Oof. That was like
Okay.
a ton
So
of
there's
damage.
a reason this guy first picked is Joshua.
Yeah, Joshua actually doing a lot, but this +2 mobility, like from Breeze or something, really helped.
Yeah.
So, this guy, not sure what this attack was for, like using Ares to attack, but then it's like the rest of his team just goes down.
So Josh is out of AoE at this point.
Yeah, it is, but like player 1's out of everything at this point.
Out of units and health.
Yeah, out of units at this point.
Let's go yet.
And this is also an infantry diva into a
Yep,
Lancer Landius with terrible.
this is gonna get
death.
obliterated.
So this is death. This would be death if that Landius were at full health, potentially.
Okay, this can do very good. Silences. Ooh. I didn't even see the silence. But yeah, silence.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah,
looks good.
But there's like no follow-up though. Like the Listel is just a Blood Dance bot, and she already used Blood Dance.
Correct.
Did that
So is Landius
heal
heal blocked from
from
Rene?
Rene, I think?
It must have been.
Yeah. No one else can apply that.
Right. So P2 got some good AoE or RNG, but
Should be good.
this might
Yep.
be a
He
trade.
takes 3 damage.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
deal is
that's
so fine there.
Right. There was just a bunch of healing after battle, so I wasn't sure, but it wasn't enough to kill her.
He should have read the debuffs.
Yep. Okay.
Yep, still looked quite close there at the end, but now it's like pretty clear now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think P1 had some questionable decisions there. That cost him,
Very, very questionable decisions.
a lot of them. Damn. Yeah, I don't know, Fantab, if it's just people are slow to pick Cav back up afterwards. They share pretty much the same gear, so it's not even that much of a question of having to build a new set, so I'm not sure.
Well, Lancer Landius is certainly better against Cavalry Landius. So, if
That's
you run
true.
that and you ban Juggler, you could have a more favorable matchup.
It just seems like you'd have to prioritize banning Deedlit at that point, because you know she's going to be infantry.
Alright, so
Yeah.
in one moment I will bring up the game 8.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, look away here, and the last game of Group A. Okay, we're back here, and we see another unique unit this time.
Ashram!
We got Asram and Ares.
Asram.
All the flyers. So I'm guessing P1 bans Juggler? Probably?
No, he won bans
maybe-
Landius.
maybe
I think
they
they both ban Landius.
Yeah, I think both
Yeah.
sides bans Landius. There's an Amelda. Like, you can't really run Amelda and not ban Landius, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can
Sure.
just one-shot the dog.
That's true. Yeah. Temporary insanity, what can I say?
Yep, we have it. First ban's Landius. And a Deedlit Ares ban. Everyone hates Ares.
Unless you're that other guy who.
Everyone hates Ares more than Zerida, actually. Like, how many times have we seen Zerida left open now? It just means...
Basically every match.
She gets left open to like third pick a lot of
Yeah.
the time. There have been a couple where she gets second ban, but mostly third or fourth or even fifth pick. Is there? Not, well, maybe not fifth pick.
Well, I think it really shows is kind of how Zerida, I mean, attack power wise, you know, she can hold her own, but she's nowhere near as big of a threat as she used to be once upon a time. But her meteor buff is still powerful in the right situations.
Yeah, something like Astram can survive Zerida. And a bunch of other units. Yulia and Virash can also do that. So, you can also look to bait out Zerida picks. If like Ashram can survive it, Yusuke can survive it, tanky enough Bozos can survive it.
I don't love player one's box. I feel like his only sensible second picks right now are Yusuke or Zerida, and I don't love either.
I think you can definitely go for Mystery Knight even anyways, just because you have attack buffs from various sources. This guy is actually
Yeah.
running 4 healers plus Imelda, so sort of like 5 healers. You can say Imelda is a healer.
I mean, she's a support that heals some.
Yes. So you can still run out any of these other units like Mystery Knight. I can see that
Yeah, I
happening.
guess that is true. He does have the flexibility.
And we see the boring bands of Zerida and Listel.
So I could see Yusuke pick for P1 here.
Yeah, if you're gonna ban Listel,
Or Claret.
it makes your Yusuke better.
Why
Claret
ban Zerida if you're
could
gonna pick
happen.
Claret?
I don't know. Why not pick Yusuke there when he can buff himself in Ashram and he's solid against Juggler? I don't know.
Next we have the Zerida ban. Yep, Zerida makes sense. Volt Meteor. Yusuke also makes sense. Very strong. The Delia pickup.
That's a good pick.
Good against Juggler, good with Juggler. In case there's a faction buff, or you can even run without a faction buff.
Yeah, no complaints on the Deedlet pick. Pretty good bans. Yusuke
Mystery
and
Knight.
MK are both big threats.
Yep.
And
Makes
MK
sense.
gets the buff from Deedlet potentially. Possible,
Yeah.
So
From the remaining units, I think these were the biggest threats. Potentially Claret could also do it, just because of how player 1 also picked up his Claret early. Yep, Imelda. Yeah, so Imelda with Claret. That's a
yeah,
combo.
Going for the one shot.
you can see Imelda for the first time.
And yeah, player 2
Yeah.
tries for Tiaras in case the
You have to do
shot
that.
doesn't happen. Can apply Miracle.
Yeah, I think with the Imelda pick, you have to pick Tiaras there.
Assuming the Claret can't just kill on first attack.
Another bands here, I would have probably.
Ooh, I don't know about leaving Josh open.
I don't know, like Josh is fine, but
Or Luna.
the Luna though. It's like
Right.
so far full origin. It's still possible the Juggler does not bring the faction buff, but you can still make Luna happen, I think. Speed up some units.
Because Luna does also, she can bring her princess buff and buff Deedlit too.
Yes, Delia the princess.
Yep.
Deedlit is a
She's
princess.
princess origin time.
Ha. Ha.
What a pretty princess. Oh my god. Okay, Claret's gonna kill in one hit.
Yep, this is happening. This is why he's
just-
playing like full healers. Full healer box.
But he needs follow-up from Claret though, otherwise Claret will just die, and then
Yeah.
what does he do?
Clara goes in, kills the juggler. If it's not guarded, game's over as well.
You
Alright,
bring
full origins.
Imelda with detect and an AoE.
There you go. I don't know, can like Juggler go in first to set up a protective area for Claret to go into maybe? But
So,
you're pretty all in on keeping Claret alive.
Yeah, this is like 3 healers, we can say, like supports. Claret, 1 Claret. And yeah, 4 origins plus Iris. Who's gonna take this one? This looks
I
maxed.
think I want to see the stats first.
Okay, yep, Juggler looks maxed. I think all the
Yeah.
lobsters are
Pretty good.
13.5.
Solid jugs.
It looks good.
Dr. Hogg says Claret one-shots Juggler, then 3 healers fight Luna.
Yeah,
Look, one of those healers is Imelda with Dark Elves.
yeah, okay, Dark Elves. Actually, Imelda can also bring Firebrands, I think. But goes
Yeah, I
with
think
Dark
those are
Elves.
another option for her.
Don't know why.
Which might have been better against Luna, because you can actually kill her troops. It's just killing Luna with mages doesn't happen
Yep.
without Reaper.
Yeah. Well, the Firebrands, because Luna often runs braces, so I don't know. I think Dark Elves actually is probably the right choice.
I mean, Firebrands have 30% more attack on there.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes. Yes.
Anyway, probably not too relevant.
That is low int on Leona.
Less than 800.
So
Hmm.
I don't know. I think as P1, you have Juggler. You go in with Juggler after you buff him up, and then you follow up with Claret to kill the enemy Juggler, and
Yeah.
that puts Claret inside your Juggler's zone, and maybe you can mop up from there.
Yes.
And like your Juggler will have Tiaris heal and probably doesn't get one shot by anyone.
Yes. So that's really the only thing player 1 can do. He even brought the magic guard here, knowing he is forced to protect the Claret at all costs. So he
Yeah.
has to jump in with the Juggler first and then strike with Claret. That's his only game plan. And now over this side we have the faction buff. No magic guard, don't need it. Defense, 1k in water. Actually,
Yeah. Solid.
That's solid defense.
this is what? Not maxed lobsters.
Not quite, but still pretty high.
This int I think looks pretty high. 13.
I think that's
almost
higher than
15.
some of the other ones we've seen.
Yeah.
I think that's solid. Quite solid.
Yep. Should be definitely 6
Oh, she's
stars.
got MDef break.
Yeah, MDef break. I've seen this a couple of times. If you want to one shot something,
Right.
50% chance to do a ton of damage.
But that's still RNG heavy.
We have a new challenger. Ani is here.
Can barely hear them.
Yeah, Moni, you're too quiet.
Hmm.
He's
Right.
small but filled with rage.
Yes.
Is this better?
It's a
Nope,
little
still
better.
can't hear you.
Uh.
I'll increase your user volume.
Oh yay! How's it gonna be able to listen to me now and my background noise?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to player 2. I think. I think that even
Yeah.
with player 1 strategy, if it like
I can't
works
see
to a
what form has.
perfection, then player 2 can still kill that juggler with
Oh,
the
hey.
big deed that he has, and also Luna.
Not even
Oh,
running
wait,
Moon
wait.
Goddess wrong.
What's P1 team? Can I ask you what P1 is?
Still can't quite hear you. Or
Yeah, Moni, you're too quiet.
not quite like quiet, but it's like noise
garbled.
or something. Yeah.
I think you wanted to
garbled.
hear what P1 has.
Yeah, I think player 2 can take this, just have this
Yeah,
delit,
what does
attack
player 1
blessing,
have?
obliterate this juggler, and then you just win.
Oh, actually, Hazu, the reason why the juggler, P2 juggler's defense is so high is because Luna has defense command.
Yeah, right. Defense command.
Cheater.
He's a
I
cheater.
don't know, it's a pretty good idea against a Claret, in all honesty.
But yeah, that's the problem with player 1's team is that, yeah, you know, the Claret is the entire strategy, so if he loses her, he really can't win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
I
I
think
think
that he can double kill Juggler with his Luna and his Deedlit, and then Claret will be open and won't be able to kill enough things before she goes down.
well, juggler
Nope.
here, I think, definitely dead, even with like mass resist. This delit is way too good, I think. After
Yeah.
she moves, it's close to 1700 int, or even more than that, and then you have attack blessing, you have this 15%.
We've been like kind of ignoring that she's got Iris and Tiaris.
Yes, it's like
So I don't think there's any
if this
chance.
triggers, you
Yeah, I
can-
don't think any unit can survive an Iris Tiaris combo.
yes.
It's just way too much offensive firepower.
Let's see it. Attack blessings already.
Oh, he's gonna dive in turn 1.
Probably.
yeah. Yeah, and then game's pretty much over. I think. Uh-huh. Yep, you can move 3, and move 3 again, and strike. There is no magic guard, so you have to strike the juggler directly.
I mean, he
Like
could
he
move
teleported
3.
there.
Hey,
He
you're
could have
fine,
just
you're
killed
fine.
Claret.
No, I
Why
think
would
Yeah,
you
why
attack
just kill
directly
Claret?
when you can attack Tiaras?
Ooh, it's actually not a kill.
That was a mistake. He should have attacked Ciaris, so he got rapid route.
I think he should have just killed Claret if he was going to
Yeah,
go in.
I think killing the
There's n-
Claret would have been the much safer play.
I think he just lost.
Yeah, that makes your juggler basically unkillable.
Yeah,
Yes.
that too.
There's no
Like,
beast
but
shock.
the enemy juggler doesn't have a beast shock, so you can't like rely on that.
If you run cav troops, though, you need to attack a guarded unit. You can't attack the tank directly.
Yeah, that was a ranged attack, attacking directly, so unicorns were not at their best. Even with the attack blessing, the Iris TP, the moving 3, and 1700 int, just could not do it.
Did Deedlit heal after attacking, or is she not using Gift of Eternal Life? Zelda mentioned.
We
Or it's
can
gonna
like
depend
see
on
that again though.
Weapon.
So the magic defense break did not proc there, I think. Yeah, it did not proc. I think this is way too much int to be Gift of Eternal Life.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, it
too.
actually
No,
is.
No, it is.
That's a
So
lot
there
of
you go.
int.
Deedlit can get push her in higher than 1700. Whatever.
Now it triggers, and then it's dead.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
like
Player 2 just...
I'm just so disappointed in player 2 right now.
Yeah, he threw that.
This might kill? Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, I think it probably will.
It could.
But that's like too much resources spent. It doesn't...
Killing the juggler.
Yeah,
How will Imelda do? Not yet.
she likes to whip.
Shane's gonna whip beside her.
Proud Soul, the reason you want unicorns to melee attack is because of the attack animation. If they're attacking from range, they end up hitting after a lot of characters, and it messes with how the damage distribution is made. And usually,
A juggler can still
melee's better.
teleport, I think, and hit Claret and get a guard range.
Yeah, so... This juggler definitely wants to jump in here, either here or there, with 3C and guard the Luna, because the Luna is the only unit that can really kill this Claret.
Yeah, so player 2 hasn't lost this yet, even though he threw away his Deedlit.
That's true.
Damage is
That
solid.
is a strong hit.
So can Luna kill here? Kill the Claret?
Well, there's no skill, and you kind of
There's no
want to
skill.
attack Blessing first. Because of this Claret is on last rights, I don't think there's any chance you can get that kill.
I think
Try
with
for it
Meteor you
anyways.
can kill.
No, it's not happening. You need the other buffs.
Okay, so this gives player 1 a chance to kill Juggler.
Ooh, just trying again. It's not happening again. There's no...
He's just trying to keep the
Attack
Claret
buffs.
from having enough health to be able to attack ever.
Yeah, there's the attack blessing.
Mm-hmm.
This heals the Claret, or the Luna actually.
Not a ton. I mean, it
Yeah,
heals
not a
her,
lot.
but she doesn't get many troops
Oh.
back. Oh, a stun.
Oh, Astaroth.
That's... but he can dispel it now.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, it's dispellable.
So, not
Okay,
that
yeah, sure.
big a thing.
Meme stuns OP.
Why?
JK.
Okay.
You can apply another attack buff on Claret, right? On top of this Imelda 3C.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you could give her lots of stuff that she
So
doesn't have.
without doing that, not full health.
She doesn't have a percent damage buff. She doesn't have an attack buff. She doesn't have... Imelda's unique.
Yeah, this
Uh,
throwing.
percent talent.
That was pretty brutal.
Yeah,
So, yeah, P1 I think is done at this point.
yeah.
I don't know. That was kind of throws.
I don't even think he's
throws
gonna kill
back.
Osiris.
No, not with the Bolt Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Throwing. plenty of throws both sides, but you know, player one absolutely
Okay.
throwing that. He tried to make this whole claret thing work, but that kind of play, no, not gonna happen.
It failed spectacularly.
Yeah, he chose
Uh-huh.
to. He chose to kill Deedlit instead of just healing his juggler, and then he lost his juggler to Luna.
Yep, alright, so this is all for the Group A. We have more groups to cover. Also, the next match is happening at, I think, 5 a.m. PST, which is in 11 hours?
11 hours.
Yep. So we can have more matches coming up for the future. We also have our own matches to worry about. Like Season 3 is happening soon. D-List coming out. Juggler 3C is coming out. So, yeah, things are gonna get hectic. Thanks for coming in to CoCast, Leumas and Hassohappa.
Thank you
Thanks
for having me.
me.
Yep, so we might do more of these in the coming days. If everyone is still available, that is. We might also just be practicing a whole bunch, trying out the new units, I'm sure. Juggler 3C going to change up the meta. Alright, so we're gonna end the stream here. Thanks for tuning in, all the viewers here. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Joe.